camp no you say ano say Italy there ye be ka to adwom den e kwan fa ba bia but obi make some funny comment but me hu ni funny samu o say Inter team way and a Italian team o mechi nyumpa e wo major competition say e bia Italian team I can say omo de omo come to dwom unya ba bia amfa no ye hu ni sa am no ne nsem ne breso a ye be fam na ye di hu nkomo kakra but Brenya onu me be ya adwen say and then UEFA Champions League game no mo bo wo Parc des Princes the final before the final.
Oh, me no ya adwen.
Sir,
medical Canada say the winner of the Champions League will be between us and
Paris Saint-Germain. Wow. Because Inter team no echi nyum.
The Inter maker say abako say me down say Munich no every day when you new winner. I believe people who see Champions League final be a new winner.
Obinji young co-defender wa hoda.
Debbie.
When see a minute 2025.
Yes. And a PS in GB da.
Asran GB da. Wow.
We Inter team na. Boy no my boy ndra no e yo bia masa. A blood and tender. You see, as a backer say as a man, you have to do something once in your life. I want to mean beyond that, unye be that. Where do one aye word and you are yet to do. I'm in the process.
Okay. The prince where say why?
Or why?
But yeah, my mom for say regardless your age. Obi or 19 but why yet there?
Yeah. Regardless your age. Regardless your position.
Yes, me so I'm yet.
Oh, but
say ne o ka se mi ba ku bia
but
I'm yet.
You are yet to do that. Why you ba ku bia?
I don't know say you also you one year say
we ba ku bi wo a standby.
Okay.
It say me share in the next 2-3 years because in the next 2-3 years me ntimi nya de me person me no.
As a madra ko. As a madra ko. O say kele nim no anka. You go feel you.
Say what me no mo yo.
Yam ku eni man. Praise and worship ni aha no. Ye tie ni say ensem a ehye ye boso a ye pese ye nya ne puma sibre na eyeye dia wontiye ena yakote na ye pese ye kirem na ohun se de tie. It praise and worship. Far left, Mr. Joel Eshena Freaky. In the middle, Chief Executive Producer Emma Shoyi, Ora Prince Pwakwa Enyim Brown, and acting head of sports, Augustine Ohene-Bampoe Brenya, Kwesi Sempa and so ha. Mana Esha as your Prince Wana.
Mamenko.
Okay.
Mamenko.
Maybe na Prince Asamawa. O ma
okay. And Prince ma again
ma so name Kele menyanentia se house for company for ene e de ka chinchinchiri pa e present ama goalkeeper number 1
Robert Mensah
Benjamin Asare okay say if die so ana opai be ka kire say adie bia abrante ne renew contract no to bi ayama Benjamin Asare no ni renew fida
opai be kan wa ha
yeah see adia o mayama no e be se na bra bo ma ni renew fida nyama no bi enene omode ma abrante so we renew contract oh club
no or renew how many years?
The whole thing seems to one.
One.
That's what I was told.
2.
Yes. Okay,
but
that's fine.
Package, like a contract,
Yeah.
Okay. Now when we car cross.
Black Stars sending na omo paka no ho didn't be Albright be 10 o'clock here na.
Okay.
On my presentation. Na me tie unsaka we no unsaka ya asema ma shim crime.
Any jesem.
Unsaka we ni J. But me share how has for a run a club na me ni ntimi nje. Kuja me ni ntimi nje.
When in na ntimi nje no is it say Benjamin Asare will renew the contract ye man package yenti ene say a car a 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Eno na Emma when engine na say before frost sign ho.
We no mu ye no. E ni ji sema brantie no. E ni ji nsem ni nkroshe sema players na e bo house no.
Say oyire wo
ho a
package wo.
Na wodu ha club no be appreciate you. Club no do, club no power, can be say we yi nteka ordinarily this should be adia say kan ko yen should be we no say kan wasem.
Adekunti a maboto kakra ne say your submission now say ore aho no in expense of any jesem weird kakra.
Okay.
Enti mema obrema wa kire.
Okay.
Kwe.
Eti die ma me hwe ho ne say club no ase omu di agro akra. Omu da sorry a no ma ya dia ebe ma oni agi say club na say we are on the right path. Kele me disappointment no. Just so all of a sudden they will take a decision so you have supporter. A monk crash say adies be ye. No more Korea could take a decision. American be 10 years backwards. So to call the same day. Ombe you ombe shia, omunyeshi. Club no mutimi nya omun kanchire.
Hu ne motro mojo.
Clearly. I say, me coming Kobe, I say, me yamin yebi. You understand my point?
Sure.
She the talk be here, man. It is a representation of a club that is serious. She results about Paksu.
Tan.
How can we reconcile the two? You can't reconcile the two.
Who synchronize them?
That is my problem. Wenu is just one example I made now. She the Omaya Omo headquarters. They player recruitment. Ever.
I technical team.
Technical team. T. Has net that one. Yes, sir. It is over $3 million. I could put money here na. Yes, commercial center. Yes, headquarters. No. And who coach now? Omo. And who players? And Omo one na. They be. And the canay also can you just send me my energy. Has he 2 and more about book club no? We are players has power. When him say we don't want reward package, you know, and you know, see, and the say about 10 to 2 more. If we blast us by 2 more, we could try to social media as well.
In fact, you crowd.
You are. I can say, oh, wait, dear, and a bracker. And go for boats be an Uber be and I say, oh. But in a club,
I'm for say be I proud to Nicola
because there be an old video being a man for trap, but like I say, a old a new and for Tabrantino. And then has one who said, oh, yeah, number one, you poster boy ni. Let's say, but man a car and they will cheer a idea. Uja club crackward, Obaka say, has the idea, mammy.
I'm happy set 10 we are all right air cohon.
Oh, yes.
You better say, Cano, ya de channel. And I say, ni 1 year and 2 years now, all sign no. Say, our house, obey me.
And yes, a man official car.
Yes.
Into quite say, my friend, return all official property.
Yes. Not
the key, Nico. And be an
answer. That's what I want to know.
Okay. You will watch near Hunina. But they need some.
Oh, yes.
You see, CEO of one of the big clubs, Kasemiche, maybe, or so any players in discussion, or see, Mamma Phillips, some superstars. Also, money to me any day.
You see, how to manage talent in a craft.
A skill set, Chairman. Don't want to Chaskele Kasemiche, maybe. Also, call Million Chairman office.
How is that called?
How is that office? I'm not signing no. Now has a call gold bracelet be gold bracelet. Lebanese about gold bracelets. You know what it is?
Yes, carrots.
Lebanese about gold. Lebanese Ghanaian about gold bracelets. Oh, shut it
up! No. Oh, can I say? Oh yeah, Lebanese and I saw yeah.
Lebanese Ghanaian.
Oh, okay.
So first I'm Lebanese. I say, oh yeah, Chema about NDC. You guys are Lebanese Ghanaian. Okay. Obey 3rd generation Ghanaian. To obey the Kumache. Chaskele ka say ope bracelet no papa ni bracelet ni ma no. Wow, when you go come o ji bracelet na o se je. Sani na boma house folk. The psychology of winning a player to your side. One chance ka return bracelet and say na me pay me bracelet I will player and I'm pay me him out. O say o pa je.
You need to entice them. And then Tina member has.
Dear Tina Nay, play a person about dreams. Almost about mediama, almost about house.
Yes.
Almost a pet, no difference. No difference. Ubo house, ubo dreams. Difference. Bien.
In fact, dreams are not a vision, and I say nations crown. Ubo and the players need to say umbenya opportunity to crime them.
I said to
umbenya opportunity about national team in them. Etching has ne kotoko no.
Enye to entia. Banka dian ka kotoko ne has ni treat players ni ye. Say ne omo start omo ye efe. He be a players hostels e wo omo da. Ohun bas bi omo team ko training bi papa bi. Antade omo she papa bi. Say niema no ma players no ni gi say obo big club. Sika aketua bantam aketua na better than obia de. Bibi tare ho. Ohun I know the Chelsea who bought big club. Make Kai Ganiu, or me and the captain. Nothing got to 4,000. They move his salary from 4,000 to 10,000.
Kotoko.
Yes. And the conversation is that it will be any Ghana how 10,000 at the time.
Yes, but you can't be the captain for Kotoko and Hearts. Now we owe JJ 3,000.
Absolutely.
Yes, so.
Who say I know ma fatal?
Yes.
Or T, you know. Negotiation was say we should get 10,000. There's from 12,000 10,000.
Yes.
Enti you be boss from penny for na baso, but we manage one off. Omo you no matter koda.
No, but one of things saying because hold on, a contract I was sign. Any wo bargain why?
Any details of the contract no. It is the intent.
Oh, okay. Say kaka.
Intent say ye we am a player no. If so deserve any sakasa na we are wine they are coming muka no. We are wine
I can be no muka.
Oh. We have more opportunity now, but over 5,000 won't deserve it. Oh, I'm telling you from experience.
Oh, okay. I don't want the player be quiet. Hold on. I can't be TSU. Me assure say, Asama Okano. Obe TNE. And I'm saying, when you're a personal encounter with a can be the player aqua.
Minim, and me personally, no be the player aqua or moody scarcity salary. Now free here but the Chaskele.
And you be crowd the year Oshas our boys now. Is it sir manager under a year Kizitomo
7 no free club
7 no free club. I think that is on record to have said Sikana o demand no and Penifona no more leading negotiations no. I large account questions and now ye kofa by now when you be and no issue no. You see, Obi, so okay, say players, you know, we don't treat them as superstars. My question say, do they behave like superstars?
And the responsibility of the club say, or be uplifted plan to that level.
No, yet Timi fa obi any superstar.
Yeah. And we are fortunate to work with GMA.
Yeah.
Oh, why I say Brian profile or
yes
newspaper mu.
Yes.
Brian traffic way far home. Okay, ko MC program we my ya more at including allowance be.
Yeah.
Ko ye we who was a answer. They are doing that to lift your profile up.
That's true.
And to here African Legends Night, say Kweska, Konoko host. A big event, big platform, a deliberate attempt. And so a big club Yamali Oban and say Barcelona. And no on Nantico say superstar born.
No, but you see, I said say bro we say hold on. What if GMB per se Prince big?
We be any
ya de to ha bram. Yama MC say koya. What tell you say kra nye. So that's where you
I no club no aye na femu de.
Okay.
Na say you be no be poster boy. Ebi o here kra oni ora no. Boy no ko bo atruka say ye poster boy that you come back person dey show obi ye poster boy.
No.
Yet me nyaw.
That is true.
Deliberate attempt.
What's some now work on this player? Defender no. I think and say oba any hu. And say sa na kana. Anka Messi cry there. Anka contract there.
So you see Adeba kwa meka say omo as a players no. And this even especially goes for the management and I said the various managers of the players. Messi will break it through no. won say omu ne entourage no omu a position no in such a way that me referee reporter the moment they Pep Epamo Ronaldinho emane koye no most of the stories are now Massa Motres, can he live up to the expectation, can Messi take up the mantle. Some stories in no, it was engineered by Messi's campo Kelly.
Yes, projections already Brenya can be no.
Player ne entourage no, because team no say the team cannot do it all. Wo as a player no, so when a big headline be and I say ye bobo wo de asare sa hype na aba no no enye ha so folk na no and I saw capitalizing the team omo capitalize on sa a dinner eba no into omo project dinner wo ko negotiation na woni house of folk
uni dentia club no intimi ndama player no kwanye. Now you are doing that to also increase the value of the player. So turn a resale value. Who dama player no kwa you see there is a bigger responsibility on the club because who player and say you product product is cow product na you player na investing in intina say young player be from academy break it through no ya pay within a year the club will give him a contract extension.
Yeah,
do you know why they do that? Because academy player no because I'm about from the academy now but no salary sir. You are the least paid player in the team. Salary sir because I'm about from Yama or joy didn't call the La Masia at the age of 13. I didn't know munye bida. So Catalan wa Yama residents ewo Omo academy or La Masia. Bono kwano club ni potential no
intente man.
Omo fan man betra ho. Or both first second year.
That's why and yes yeah stereotype. Okay, yen shisha ni. Uwo Catalan ha.
Yeah, my accommodation.
Yes.
But who talent ninti? Yeah, my accommodation.
But ebi mo so be na chinchine twan.
Oh yeah, ma.
Lucy boy no.
So
if you see exceptional players.
Who quality now? Who say kola we there?
Yes.
Yeah, club so Ghana. I have a belief say club bia at least be a player ba kwa. Obasa club ne shebre.
Yes.
To my youth party. Dreams Baraman. Vision. Boy of course Saudi. Samuel Owusu. Club bia will be. Unyane sa. You have to use all the mechanism in the world to get the player to that level. Obinyes Karodo. The dual cano no credit. So the players no so no effort to mo say can you say by can social media account be soon your boss has to go we save so compilation of videos be cause so
can be say you say Benjamin Asare or you active for social media
me need accounts
because you can't be active footballer because of media social media no yanya ni sabiem Brenya in fact players be social media siko munye fi okra end that form because ejumeko bebre wonu ma almost show numbers on social media to even sign contract with you
bebre jidi say Messi ni bobo si Ronaldo but Ronaldo public image
solid
ne social media activations crazy odri o social media no Messi and do half
yes you see omono it was not done for them club no yo omodia no
see yo omodia
most of the times say bloggers no they are always talking about except established black star players already. Player there is a reason why anytime that player or Bobo no perform here, at their chance go and check all the sporting blogs in this country. It is not like say even a free year banny, Banya one. So Banya Bobo no nya good gamer. Enya would he has no kotoko from Sabanya Sahas ni interlies be bo and I liberty be born a Banya nya good game. I dear no Banya is on all the sporting blogs. It is not say writers no and omuni story trend dey be deliberate. You see everything
me nko echire tie way back me say 2012 11 now me personal those days cry na social media na vibrant say no na jumping still na me handle ni BBM and then Blackberry message broadcast no Africa Joe na me sad
but the
just to project him even those days from here
the abrofu and as a foreign based players or players playing in other leagues no any brace on one any say unim say club bi o your image revenues no
yes
no check
send your contract I was sign
and the players na nim say no ska bi wo baby a metimi e den enya se me me ho a o ta say aha no that arrangement ni baby
yes but Brenya as a player with your case study Benjamin Asare today obetimi and negotiate with Hearts of Folk so okay Hearts me per say your camp na ye nya hwe a me per say me hosting a podcast either YouTube and just for additional
just even
income.
share my experience on the Blasters just to generate additional income.
Yes, generate additional income. Okay. That's what Cristiano Ronaldo is doing today. Ronaldo the crowd YouTube na apart now.
Yeah.
So you see Asare no. Me hu ne Facebook handle. Me hu ne X handle. TikTok and me hu ne handle. Over 20,000 followers. The last time Asare posted a video no boy, 1 month.
And Theo, you know why today, with all due respect, as Asamoah Gyan, vibrant, you know. Ebi wawa, sorry, biamba, but me call life keke, ne generating news all over. If you are active, now ujidia, that is the time I will bet me the numbers on social media.
See,
after football, in your baby,
yes,
and then we are saying,
oh, my Benjamin Asare Facebook page.
I know what you're saying.
Benjamin Asare. Clearly is not being managed properly.
Yes.
Because still, I say, okay, I'm a goalkeeper in Accra Great Olympics with high self-esteem and self-respect.
The last post here,
okay, I'm not for an target now.
But
Brenya,
and your composed reset one man.
No, you see, there is not a single serious brand. On one kasa, you have access. Joseph Painter, for example, Zigane a manager. Yes, journalist be omo stories man adeno no. Follow so who access be you come and then from time to time check but you see you don't have time and sir ejuma no a full-time job a creativity
not the central point of your discussion when you say you the active footballer do you think that Ronaldo Anna opposed people no or manager see or a team and Asare point now we do we are saying no such team.
See example musician Blacko or drop money now who say ne band I say amount for attention corner so no it's then times na Blacko no ono ankasa afro me Ghana web ono afro unye we mami like deliberate. You see, but your footballers, you know, the entire because say omo appearance, omo call event. Share Salifu Ibrahim. Or koji the best player award from Ghana Football Association. Shatari Salifu Ibrahim. You see, it is when it comes to Kelly James Bia I don't want to describe it. It will seem like disrespectful. I will look for the picture and then put it. But because award the night yeah the man no. Award the night yeah the man
and he got onshore the suit
no na so to me African print. Come on, like dress for the occasion. ube to me to tuntoma dogba yamano African best ube to me
Salifu inti Salifu ofi we no
make us say ube to me
Salifu ozuwa
Yeni abreu. Why? Yeni abreu. Process of bread. Why now? But the crux of the matter is that they should take their social media and online serious.
Personal brand.
Obi da base da club no kwanye serious on social media.
Okay, this is where only Pakuno the Ababa no Onyanya wrong. The fact that club no
serious, it doesn't mean that you should also be serious.
Yes, the club no say serious. And you see, Ebimo are finding it difficult to bridge the gap. Players be any fikakra. And you want to social media na see. But the young players no mabano na me who say omonya activa na my disappointed.
I say speaker of parliament or say that December no. E gugu ni boss. E di tomukura ala. E ze urugo e di gro waro. Ana say over any dirty December dirty December dirty December ya mutre
in penifoni be but you the young footballer there so on social media say
Kele
nana
the discussion ya mo nya enye say bia ye kan gu Accra House of Folk so
omunyina because I saw one kotoko play me pese me boni din me hu kotoko player baako last year we dum me ko fie no o she slippers and o she jeans bi naps
ti asem masemo a ene me praise and worship no
ina they be on some anti kotoko player na anti be slippers
Oba say onye presentable bi on.
Yes. Because the reason if I see a star me hu icon say oh the
as who should tell nam tudu a say Disney ka or na wo baja
oh as a star there unama social media who post na baby girl see show comments you have to be appealing say na be ya beton
not necessarily baby girls
there me praise and worship no Accra House of Folk
also has
means me has and Ohene there's a saying say Ohene took the you can't simple
wind out of your sail.
Yes, he took the wind out of my sail. See
and na ye cannot tweak as say waje eduane efi wano ana
na de we yi asem na free menum ase no nim de me be ka no yi free menum
and young come
David chen
because you see the obeka na what
tie enye de no eye na me be ka ha asem so what you say you see has for some time omo manage House of Folk here. You see, with no disrespect to the wise king, and I said the wise chief, Orua Togbe after the 14th, but with the accomplishment in Yina, Kelly, any the wa achieve will be a singing, any pedigree, any status, will be a singing, or manage House of Folk here. And Senyo numpo enkrofo a ode House of Folk amom over the years no omo managing ni na omo managing ni sesi ya de ene obolo tukura
mind your words
ene de obolo tu na ene de
Mind your words.
yes because obolo tu ase say unjumi nkasa nche
ene beso o chira
yes unjumi nkasa nche
tie ene man komafuo mu kura
Prince
no
mind your words
tie omo manage House of Folk sesi ene ene man komafuo mu kura
wakatwi o
man komafuo mu na tie Collins mame
man komefuo
mame has ne kotoko rate
popular stand 50
say o manage House of Folk yie pa Uye den ka se ene House of Folk. Uni kotoko ba bebo won kran. Even Enkransia Stadium ne kura no. Season we how many matches and one ball ho. Ye ball la passe ukwa ha no aba ye se ko ball ha etomri bi kura ne ye se has enko ayi soga kope en enko bobo season we ya eni be bosumi mienu mpo. Na se one kotoko ba bebo a ye hu ya o se popular stand 50. Center line 80. Lower VIP 150. Upper VIP 200, VVIP 300. Jenyamia eno ena moko tena ho akele said that no now commentary duty and count me nye comment because minimum the kind of
atmosphere
chaos any atmosphere ultimate thriving baby a ehoye din no untimi you always strive in chaos
because you painted the AC with our words. And in any case, yan subeti me unze enso so ye wo radio ni TV commentary nim say radio no oni ho. Enti wo commentator na betimi amana ye de.
Yes.
But ebi wo ho ebu abem, ebi na ye adan no kwezi.
Enti no senka una wo ye commentary a na me wo Captain's Bridge in cause start ya make say yenyima
Brighton.
There be Paul Keyeboa.
Legendary Paul Keyeboa.
Anka wo start ya
banker kum
journalist.
Okay.
Ka ono na meji ama no because stadium Accra House of Folk any Kumasi Asante Kotokobo arguably one of the biggest game on our continent.
And idea entisa o.
Me say entisa because both clubs are not being managed when Accra House of Folk the any dia me say man come fu.
Word back on den.
Obolo tu. Enye chese oji ho a ebro adwene ntiase se ye manage with Owura Togbe Afede the 14th. Bebre of free you see one day
me pese ye be play emphasis on the man and the king. Yanka asem no. O de yanka se baby of free baby or ye we.
No, anya baby of free say baby of to say be a baby of free but I'm talking about his background.
Oh, okay.
In terms of business. Any networking, any baby I will do. It be a one day see a transfer or Ohene near kind of story of Okwanya or fast when wabe the majority a year holder and a shareholder of Accra House of Folk. And in the level of the nim dia or pa.
In fact, now me VIP hono with impeniphobi. They are not happy.
Clearly,
especially, I mean, this era said your more.
Enti uye den with nim die nyina uye den fan krofo a ene omo manage one of the biggest clubs ewo Africa ha omo manage it says the omo manage House of Folk. If now empenifo na nei say omo won krofo e manage House of Folk nempo a na komaso da form a e na no omo hwe club no for the past 3 seasons. Especially season we ya anka onkonko yes rate no mo ye no. Look, I dare say Kele any Brenya I dare say on Sunday say omo announce so 3 hours to kick off say you get free kranka mo be hu de mo be hu ho na ka mo be hu de mo hu ho na
but one say has ne kotoko bo o te ya say ye announce free gate kranka man for me.
Yes,
Ebiesida.
yes,
The President Cup. It wasn't in 2022 or 2023.
Yes.
They announced an hour to the game that air free. Still.
Nkofama. Inti see ye can House of Folk asemo na ha me unim de ntia. In 204 asem we maka what happen. E bia na oni hantima mensa nka bi. 204 has AG Confederation Cup e wo Kumase. Me nanti di me nanfofo a omo ye ha asefo achi efri hacho debi me nanfo omo ye ha supporters efri hacho ekodu nsan wo mu junction ye se ekohia trophy no ye duru omo se omo bo ye ba no omo se o akakakra bi na omo aduru eye pokuase enti o se pokuase de ene ye betimi na aduru St John's ye free ye nam fom o ye nam fom ye say opokwase ye duam si o akakakra no mo duam asam mo se ne enko sa ya pa doburo ya pa ha ne akoduru insawom junction ansa ne ye shia trophy no ye san nante fom sa be si St John's 2 weeks me na mentimi fenhye mpabo am
sabre na akono
akra hasofo
and 204 na wo kana sabre na ekwan ne kran so nyewu nti mra mo mututo ma na
me see ye namu sa kodu insawom junction e ho ansa ne hia trophy no
dobro nsawem
esa nante fom abesi St John's me see na wotwe mienu me nan na mentimi fenhye mpabo am. People are there. I have friends that they can attest to asem I'm making. Enti eba ne sen a ene enkrofo running across of folk. Ti say sebi akwala bi a oni hwesufuo bi. Nobody obi en take decision papa bi a club num. I you see o kasem we ya one shot you be emotional about some na ye kan, but the club is not being managed well. Dia enkrofo ho I don't want to say they are not thinking properly, but they are not taking decisions. Ebeboa, and they are called Club World Cup. Club World Cup. Do you know clubs now appear our Club World Cup this year? No, next month. No, Unimahi will be $9
million appearance fee.
$9 million, choppable US dollars. 9 million, and a club will be appear BIG. Do you know? The SIC can be a Accra House of Folk. 9 million. Unim the $9 million Ebayama Accra House of Folk. Say Accra House of Folk, and taking good decisions and a club no and ne Mamelodi Sundowns. Club World Cup. Asante Kotoko any house etiha say we inform who. No, they should not be allowed, especially the oldest club. Ghana High Accra House of Folk. Should not be allowed. Is the reason why me and when I am person better no, I would end it at the doorstep of Ura to be after the 14th. Because SAS and yes, I no managing no. World Trade Center, so managing is and can you say there's a building here called World Trade Center. So why Accra House of Folk?
Okay, so unsama wakanya. Me did say a man for a pa. Inti Prince, what do you suggest? Unsama wakan, unso buaka cra na has no yenye ye. Then I will suggest ya mom.
Tie. Obia ni mu se Owura to be after the 14th. The majority shareholder of Accra House of Folk. Run it anyhow you want to run it. But the day-to-day running of the club should be given to Obia, well qualified. Or no, taking day-to-day decisions of the club. Say a management system, say a board, be the executive board chairman. They said you are executive board chairman. Who is the CEO of Accra House of Folk?
I say MD.
One MD of Accra House of Folk.
MD didn't hear one.
Delali.
Sunday over VVIP or not Ihobi.
Me who know, but he be no.
When was the last time no ewo Accra House of Folk game? Enura ye share Inter any Barcelona. Tama Barcelona Rafinha e share third goal no. Owura Laporta no. How or exactly ni emotions ye after game no mu lose ye no nanim. Da Bernard Delali no no Accra House of Folk matches. Aside Delali no when a BM and the House of Folk who take decisions about the club. Who is head of administration at Accra House of Folk?
Said Delana.
Or your MD, head of administration. One who are see
o point here the Ankasa Prince.
Ye ha obaha you will see you.
Me see an o point
me see obaha you will see you wa ha. Ye ni directors e wa ha. Yeni management, even happy kitu ekra. Yeni management.
Happy ensasa.
Make no, I'm saying figuratively. Because I want to compare that to a class of yeni management ewaha. They don't meet management yeni muomo. You see, the many things a team and the reason why team and say we have a management and a team omoye saa niema we nyina. Until Real Madrid mo any Barcelona mo no, there is not in vacuum the who so omoye no. And yes say omo jai club omo jai club ne saa.
Prince, yemfa na yemfa amanone nsem ne mbra. Na fe
Kele
time what a friend of Joel Echen Afriki Joe Afriki yam kwana fa the akani nyina ye Paris Saint-Germain and AC Milan David Arsenal ni we David
Unim say you are saying me I can say your business end of the season. Karela. Now what you share goal stars by a long goal. Now penny for SCM fan to just say games na akano games me say na akano. Sa dan sayem. De form e ka champion for say enye free and fair. Na say ye free and fair Karela nko relegation. Na osaso de kan say teams na sisi ano nyina relegation bo ho no obi a game e say ba TV so. Eno na
Karela for enkwama no
enkoma elbo no. Na kele me won sem bi sa miensepe e wa asem nti Karela for no nti nim say game na ye elbo no enye free and fair na omunim say game I say system no emman crofo equal relegation ana omumbra bonte no omunye den omumbetrim.
In fact, I catch 3 games, right?
Yes.
Ana enso.
Yes.
It's 9 points.
9 points.
At stake. O shasha prona. Say na etie. You are also 12 no. Aye young apostles. Almost 37 points.
Yeah.
A one joke. Basake Holy Stars at also 13th. Almost 33 points. Vision FC 14th. Our 33 points. Karela United or the San Komoya ban. On also toss 15th. Our 32 points. Ena Accra Lions say your ball league now or relegation.
Accra Lions.
Yes. On top 16th. On also 32. 17th. Legon City Football Club or 25 points on the baby Eduno. Say Okisi Ebrebu Chai. Ena inso atreman for no today ojugu bye bye. Inso atreman for na ma ebi mu kra ahenhan o. Yes. Nke ehu. Anka Karela for inka say nko
mo mpodi omo mpodi.
Okay, iti yanya projections kakra bi. Yanhwe vision matches are aka.
But who na go to omo kasa? Omo last game omo ni vision o. Omo ni vision.
Away.
Omo mama check it because omo media ma abo young apostles. Omo wi na omo ni vision. Ewi.
No. Karela last match on it in Swatreman. You follow up.
Oh, it's 7 and Saka point.
Auntie. They be on boy you.
Yeah, but
last game you in Swatreman. Pay me checks for 3 points. You don't know. That means I got 4 games.
Yeah, I got 4. 4.
Yes.
Into Obebo Vision.
Yes. Vision no way. They be on board because Karela any young apostles last but 1 game.
Yeah, into Obebo young apostles, Obebo media ma.
Obo home 2 at Waso.
Yes.
Na wabo Karela for no way. And now Oko Vision, yes. Obeba Vision.
Yes.
In fact, the next 2 games say Karela for no Ebo media ma wia. Oba home or Oba away to Vision or New Town.
Yeah.
Vision when you break.
Yes.
And why are you anticipating say? And I said, oh, Jane say, Vision Tina, Karela, Ekasa. You are not being fair.
No,
why?
See, and yes, Messi Vision. You say, you a year in some I say, Ubi can. I say, Kasakwa. Inti,
what's your petty tackle?
Yes, Kasakwa. And I Yama game, no, Emra TV. So, Yeah, my game, no. And when was the last time Karela omo advocate say yeah mom games in Embra TV so.
But Joe, so games are akano ni nyina ehu. I don't know what single out say vision tin or kasa.
No, you see,
because hold on. The last game Fala 3.3 goal. In fact, last but one game no and also cry no or bo home nti oya Karela for na omo advantage.
Yes.
Nti enkomo ben no mu AD no.
Nti enkomo mu no
against young apostle so
train no.
And our advantage because obo home.
Yes. But you see, when we say they be a business end of the season. It do a hana.
Ni game one Karela there. So the 4 matches na akane tie me o.
Or 3 point that.
Yes,
against his
okay, 4 matches na akane. 4 matches na akane. Uyi 4 matches no or away 1 any home 3.
Yeah.
Pay me checks I may sure if that's it. Okay. Enti ne kra ni saying
Nti domo kan and say
man we need some vision.
That be
Domo
kan
say because oh yeah, they said the vision
the Karela can say omu games no at least you see utie eye enkomo na oru ani di na or say at least omu last 2 games in there say about TV so
na say last 2 games here the last game no match be anyhow the last but one na vision there no na when we there was hard game
won say
David Tobo why are you playing emphasis on vision say Karela enkomo na odi aba no e vision ti no kasa
e vision
I didn't hear
because unim say vision the entire establishment no omo link to the hierarchy of the GFA. And last year yehu dreams in komo omo ne RTU game omo boy game a referee edge penalty outside the box sa way ni nyina no aba and afi we nso foforo sanso dem indi say ye akabe 3-4 game na yewie na hu say obi a ono omo bobo 8 tiemu a
yeah my vision this season my Karela this season say Karela bebo wo Newtown na yakofa Taylor Anthony Taylor bedi game no ma security ye tight the game no eba even international platform so say obi anhwe bia on a scale of 10 Karela bet me afa 2 pair vision ball no more ball master stop that you are painting picture here I don't want you to go there and you are not being fair to vision
but you see what we say say perception is everything.
Yes.
Okay, say a uncle form so omko demonstrations to stop galamsey. On say police at the court say omo kwan omo nkofa Jubilee House ho. And then Attorney General kan. Attorney General went to withdraw the suit that munja omo no munya den omo nko.
Inti can
say. The American say for them not to be in Kikan or be bebemu and I team wakame mama game number TV so and no at the end of the day no say yes show bia obi enu wa obeka so and na osimosinti osimosinti say game number TV so na ye nyina ye hwe bia and no ye show but you see don't give people the chance to make excuses.
Joe Mr. What's no on vision hodi water bia
hodi water that can say who says sisi no ma chance no sisi na Karela chance no so many vision game no Samba TV so na bia omunya game no endra say intenya penalty mamba woman say Karela ne vision kobo
when it's a vision
many some but you see
stop that stop no
Chemo, Charlie, you hold me down, and I'll forever be grateful. You know, say since you show me to soccer bet, I see grains. Talking of good cash outs, fast payouts, high odds, and total odds accumulation, bro. It they go on for this side, Charlie. That be high for day. I be you know that, bro. Soccer bet they do the most. Them my interface they catch me. Smooth navigation and easy access to all the sports games through any virtual games you choose.
SoccerBet has all you need as a punter. High odds on pre-games, live games, and interesting virtual games to instant virtual games as well. Don't be left out on all of this. It's a good thing you join the fun side. Make the right choice today and enjoy all the goodies that comes with betting with SoccerBet. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below the age of 18. Gaming can be addictive.
Ope Phrygia, Jody Besham via Bapo Nelson and Chewinam Kanya. And how and no one high sense. High sense. Na high energy efficiency standard for anyone's chassis. And no stress, a coolie pa and saying them Kanya. Na banefeswa, we did there. Every single door F. Side by side, I must saw any cross door in na. High sense were Phrygia send a patawo. Mitred you hear be at the mouth. Say your vegetables or drinks. One nam, the way Diamonacano. High sense long lasting cooling and Manea fresh Bribia. A 28 April, a copy 8 May. A high sense refrigerator promo. So high sense fridge, never fear your gum. High sense, everyday prices for everyday people.
Happy Mother's Day greetings from Airport West Hotel. Celebrate the special women in your life with our Mother's Day buffet lunch with local drinks and a special gift for Mama. Rate 450 Ghana cedis per head. Date Sunday 11th May 2025. Time 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Remember, there's a special gift for every mama. Take advantage of this offer now. Advanced reservations required. Call 0204 339 005 or 0244 358 802 or follow on socials at airportwest.hotel. Happy Mother's Day from Airport West Hotel, Accra.
When God made you my mother, he was being good to me.
Microphone magician.
Gegum Sintim-Koree Chaskele.
Ni Babel, Sigatiati, Sigatiati, Nala ni Babel, Sigatiati, Onashika, Anamepo. Hey, Baba, look at my carnival, Sigatiati, Sigatiati, Nala ni Babel, Sigatiati, Onashika.
Simanu Abwapa Nundu, Amanonin Sembrasso Sia Deba. Jumedi any Janso Den wo Facebook Happy 98.9 FM. For drink to Rebecca Mamo. Interesting message VFE. Minia Jojo Fsin. Good morning, my man. The problem of Heart of Oak today is the poor decision making by the Togbe Afede led board. Poor recruitment over the past 14 years. With Akambi and Odote in the scheme of things at the club, nothing positive to expect. Good day and all the best to Arsenal FC in Paris tonight. Jojo Fsin, so they are or the Abanono. Maminti wait mfione nim. We efi legendary Odi Asempa Kwame Oware, head of sports, our Happy 98.9 FM. Or say birthday wish we nkoma Chief Inspector Alex Kwanzaa of Dakuman Police Station. Also officer, a special happy birthday from Odi Asempa and the HappySports crew Nina to you. And only the or the about Nyankopon enchirao na on track wakwaban mu. Inti picture nso enie Brenya so uni Kwanzaa.
Oh, minimum pa.
Kwanzaa.
Minimum pa.
Oye nipa say.
Oye too much.
Oye over transit is here.
Oye too much.
Oye over transit more this is here.
Oye
too
much.
Opposite ya me na so. Enti Kwanzaa suni oye gentleman nso. Na obuama posi eduma no esipi sita da kuma ho de obia enim to happy birthday enko ema Alex Kwansa or chief inspector kese pa ewo da kuma nchuo ene ntwie mu ewo no wefi odi kafidi Kede Bambule former magician former bibia ono nso dia wode eba enso eno no na yanku enim right krema na afi yenhwe se bibia ye okay ya betra captain.
Okay, Emra so sekweku ansa outright Ghana's 5-star. Minjimeja na menfa amanoni semono embe somo kratiasifobia na no pay otie happy 98.9 FM where you trying to na FM pono jumedie no atwaso kama unim se endra UEFA Champions League semi-final second leg no bako ekoso ewo Giuseppe Meazza San Siro Inter Milan bobo kono and football club Barcelona or meke and club not just say more than a club and the game no asise so game no ban away after extra time no na Inter Milan achichere kano and 9 adiagu aya football club Barcelona for atrema omonso etimi etimu miensa elho 21st minute mark Lautaro Martinez etimi eto atena 45+1 Hakan Chahanoglu and so at the bako epe so via penalty 54th minute Eric Garcia at a Canabako Adema Barcelona Bobo Kono Danny De Olmo 60th minute mark and also at the bako at peso Amane Koye 2-2 ho game ni Didima 87th minute mark Rafinha and so etimi eshe go one man ebeye 3-2 aho na Barca fans ni so Okwadro omode omunya koda da kra kunibia na aba 90+3 Francesco Acerbi atekano adema Inter Milan bobo kono and yewremu extra time game ni didima 99th minute and Davide Fratesi enya the needed winner no adema Inter Milan bobo kono Hansi Data Flick manager adema Barcelona bobo kono osionim se dodo na bemabu our club no ho wo kwan amofa so edi afrimo our Champions League no or see during the game no wa bra no moda from 2-0 no omutimi ye come back ne kama ho but o kan kre edi achiro bia na o see game no they were referee di game no 50-50 balls ni na oje edema Inter Milan bobuko no.
Everyone is disappointed, but we could be disappointed while we are out because we invested a lot of this match and came back again. And I think some decision were 50-50 always for Inter, but it's like that. And we have to accept it. It's football. And at the end, but we can be proud about our performance. And this was really, I'm proud. I'm proud of my team. I'm proud of my team. We give everything. And this is sometimes it's like that. It's you feel a little bit unfair. Because I think some decision the referee made was really maybe not on our side, and but it's like that. Okay, we have to accept it. And we start again next season. Okay, to win the Champions League. This is one of our goals, and of course make the fans, because they support us here in this stadium, very good, and they also deserved it. And we will be back next season in the Champions League.
Na chese commando, I'll be back. Hansi Flick said Barca ever back den next season our Champions League no. Na yesan bisan said the performance of air match referee your friend is Simon Mechiniak no say eno hunu no so on the mpempi no ayon person be kasa e dia fa referees no na mom officiating the course no na entwa ye, but after the game no ono etimi e bopene air match referee no e kanadwen e de kire no.
I think about that, but I don't want to speak so much about that because I think it's not fair to my team because they had made a really good job. So try everything and I don't like to speak about the referee. I said to him what I think about, but not for him.
Now Hansi Flick, ball a Barca, mo boss is mo say high risk football. Oba risk more. Now when enough faso so na mo remo our study Lewis companies no mo bought 3-3 mo consider 3 goals. Ma say remo Giuseppe Meazza San Siro ma consider 4 solid goals ho na team no in moving forward no kwan be na mo be faso na efepo no ma hye no say no kre so mo hye team ni yie pa na mom Okano cry at the Achobia Inter strikers no omu ye really good or some jiro mo na so ye papa o hwe kwan a mo fa so e kra ball na o se e ampa experience no e ho ye papa o se hwe the team na omu ye relatively young team and e some improving so me hwa boa some betimi ahye team no both defensively and offensively na.
At the end, it's today the strikers were here from India are really good. So they could keep the ball. They're really strong, but they are also experienced. We have a young team, and we will improve, of course. And this is our job to make this team better and better. And we will do it. We work on that, and also we can improve in the defense, of course, but also in the offense.
Jan Soma. Goalkeeper and after the game, no, in 24, 80 born a basso no, and Tumi Ejina, a Kensi no, a born home ye papa, not just say MVP no, or no, any Timi Ejo. Now, you be saying, in the first leg, no, you will say Lami Yama at 10 a Bobby at the channel. I don't say no crack. Na omuremo our second leg no nyama bebre honoma situations ni bebre honoma na oma sha ahwe kwan obefa so ede aso ano nti sa save no ye no osi eye nani gye yie papa kwan fa so agina so peri ball no utumu sampa na eni kakwa na osi Lami Yama no oye very very close to the ball no etare ne nan no a ehu ye papa osi se wan ye aware kakra abo sew na washaw kama elho na osi sa save no ye no eboa team ni ye papa.
I think we saw a lot of situations before the game that he's coming inside, he has the ball near his feet and then he shoot quickly, and in the end, I was speculating a little bit, and of course we had some situations we struggled. We had to defend well in the whole game. It was tough for us, and so I was really happy to save this ball because it gave us a little bit power. It gave us the confidence back in this for this last minutes.
Davide Fratesi enenya the match winner no e was that game no ne bisa ne se ojansen science no so kra no na den enenam ne video no se hwe ball no ogina mu no na koma ni o na koma 12 ni mu kra ekọ na mom go no share no o se enani giye papa if say no na busuafo ne girlfriend ne maame ne papa ene ne sisters na no mo stadium ho.
But I think I'm lucky that I just ended the match because my heart was going out on my chest, so it's really incredible. After Munich that night was really incredible. I thought that there would be never another match like that, another emotion like that. But tonight it's crazy with my family here in this stadium. It's something that I will tell to my.
Okay, we and Sama Davide Fratesi, and so at the two and the second semi-final, second leg, no Ebekoso, Parc des Princes, Paris Saint-Germain, Etnefie, Nefimpono, Omane Arsenal, the Gunners, Eddie Abueni Carnation, so the first leg, no Paris Saint-Germain, Elhuemo, the Emirates Sports Stadium, Eche Arsenal, upon 1-0, and then Enumere, Felix Swire, every Germany, no, and the Belgian FIFA Toyrem, Ashabwa FIFA Maranina, Ebe Juma, Ewons in Sign, so Mikel Arteta said, and Omoko Aye France, and said, Sebi, Omoko Shepo, Omoko Akomeki history, Elho.
We are a win away from being the champion in the semi-final and the most beautiful cities in the world against a great opponent. It doesn't get much better than that. We are here to make history. We have a big opportunity tomorrow. We bring a result that gives us so much clarity about what we have to do. A lot of learnings from the first leg as well and how small the margins are between the two teams. The result, in my opinion, should have been very different to that one. So tomorrow, another opportunity to prove that and the right to be in the final.
Declan Rice men can play and play fan chok kratas phobia or more support Arsenal Ohene-Bampoe Brenya Isaac Asempamo said Gideon ho or see Gideon ho papa 90 minutes I'm going to qualify at the Akuremo finals.
Nothing changes, to be honest with you. It's a semi-final. It's 90 minutes away from a final. I think that tells you everything you need to know. I think the manager spoke to us. Us as a group of players know what we can achieve tomorrow night, and it's a game of football, you know. We can go out there and we can achieve something great for this club, and that's what we want to do. You know, we obviously know we're 1-0 down, but we have full belief, full positivity that we're going to go out there and win tomorrow night.
There's always been...
Okay, and then I can't Declan Rice, and so at the two, Luis Enrique said, now check with you. Training on more channel players no any GPA and no training no or see ye well connected Oshe Osman Dembele mo Chivika Chaskele mo Bradley Bakola Desire Duema or see training no serious city and kwa na omo ye ho nti hwe be qualification no ebeba.
Well, it's so easy. When you play those kind of matches at that level, you feel, you smell clearly the happiness, and they are looking forward to playing that match, and it's so easy to train that week, and everybody is connected and focused on the semi-final.
Luis Enrique and I attend in Canada. Brenya, I bet you so na yere amana in seven SC.
Today be my lucky day. I just download the Betika app for Google Play Store. Where I do some small deposits. No, boom! Betika dash me 100% free bet. Today paper. So me, I place my bet sharp. I no go door. Again, so make you no slack. Download the Betika app now and grab your free bet. Remember, terms and conditions apply.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below age 18. Gaming can be addictive.
When I get home and want something quick to chop, everything there inside, groundnuts, milk and sugar. I only need some water, so kiss made easy. Carry make for your office, boarding house. Everything there inside, groundnuts, milk and sugar. I only
Kivo 4-in-1 Gary Mix. Soakings are easy. This advert is FDA approved.
You just got added to the GoTV Best Football Friends chat group. Let's go! Final. It's finals time, and all the biggest players are in it to win it. Catch every Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, Champions League, FA Cup, Europa League, Conference League. To cut the long voice note short, you know who'll be there for you when you need to watch the finals. Stay connected to catch all the biggest football finals with your best football friend. GoTV. Love it.
Okay, you try one ba na ya transi. O ya said studio ha no ma ya otimu say a game na be koso wo Paris no. Enye bayra brewa agio. Arsenal. Eye Paris Saint-Germain in fact. Arsenal will pack the plane. Na game we no in some bebre na wo. Game na be born ne no. En some bebre ene wo. August no any Brenya e wa ha. Oh yeah, you have UEFA Champions League expert. And there only a rag game ni tactical analysis ni bibia no. And so Joel Etienne Afriki. And so Arsenal and to Paris Saint-Germain. When you bet Jim Adrian Trent Tempa. Na afi. Ya hwe said it. TNT mon fambra Facebook ni enkin kan mamo. Na yenkwi nim. Big game by all standards. Paris showdown in your Bayra. Now remember, say the first leg a course so war Emirates no na enye easy sa. Paris Saint-Germain be we need 1-0. Ntiane Arsenal per se or advance ya. Say win game no convincingly. Nafi, but draw for Paris Saint-Germain or quarter final. Now, man, for your remedy banzo, nika, nimu encroniba. But Mammy Brahe, na Joe ha, and August or any Brenya swa. Brenya, if I say a shake game, Nika. Na Yabasha, Yendi can share your course on Dran. And that game, no 7 goals, solid. Me who right out there now, Tresse. Nya game an ka kwa 3-3 wo kam nu die ka de an ka mon kam omoto anjume, and it shows clearly how both clubs no defense no enye solid sa, because a solid defender regardless attackers are which ya ensure 4-7 ne ade game no na a true reflection of the game scoreline no.
Oh, because going to this game obi or follow two teams in this season say our biggest weakness is defensive solidarity. Two teams in the leaky goals. And anyone was the first leg in ended 3-3. Now me kind in the course of the games will say Barca this season. So watch the Barca games this season now. They've done a lot of comebacks this season. And even to go down, I knew Barca had a say in the game. And then you say, "Omobete 2 goals in because Inter have not also been solid defensively throughout the season. Even though because
throughout the season, Inter, we maybe about a month ago, defensively they were.
I know you're crap form, no, but they were leaking goals.
No, I'm even talking about clean sheet. I know more. Like you find say the last 2 months, NBBA, I say, but because the Champions League before money, Barca boy, no make keep a lot of clean sheet.
No, but even by the Bayern game, they conceded.
Yes.
So going there, they will concede, but because they were winning games, the team looked very solid in terms of keeping a disciplined line and all that. But there are tendencies of conceding. For instance, there were moments in the game the team looked very shapeless.
Yeah.
Now it's a basketball, end-to-end stuff. That will not happen just because a month be a dropping in form. Clearly, they love to score. And they don't care whether they concede or not. And for Barcelona, they thrive in the chaos. They would always come back in that chaos because Omu control chaos, When Obia Adrenaline higher, excitement no, that is when Barca will turn up the heat. And in the first leg, when they consider the 2 goals, the way Barca turning up the heat on Inter, when they get a goal, they will come back. And it was the same thing that happened yesterday. But maybe Akra. I say goals in a woman in drama in game no akobia team and game will be a team for a long time. But from a very technical point of view, a defensive coach, I will be worried. Goals are teams in the consider.
Shambolic performance.
Defending a who Andra no. We a young team this is not the way to defend. It was a night for attacking football, but very bad night for defensive football. Because who semi-final gamer teams commit errors, box give you away balls, see the moon and run.
But surprisingly, so share the goalkeepers are not that both clubs.
They made lots of saves.
Jan Sommer and Sergi.
Solid.
Experienced.
Solid. They made lots of 4. Check it. Inter. Second goal. The third goal. The equalizer. Achebi goal. Look at the comedy of errors. Check it. Rafinha goal. How Inter lost the ball in their own half. So pass in the back to Rafinha or boy, back to play or some ball. Look, it wasn't.
Even the first save from
Suma was basic error.
Was very terrible. But you see, save Now Bastoni
Happy FM 98.9.
It was a good night for attacking football. And we will enjoy expansive, expressive footballer when because there were elements in the game na effort. Yama Nyaboa. Look, you want him to get the ball every time because they know what they Dimarco he Dimarco film every say be Carlos Augusto. Everybody ever said that. Got airtime cry. And unfortunately, look, ball no, your night. We had chance at Lewandowski Bemu. I was saying, this is not typical Lewandowski.
Bob Anyadi.
No. Empty net. Play your height. Oh, David. No. But it clearly shows you that Nanya Basa night. Because time I almost said third goal, no.
Nanke no.
Media. In fact, I even posted say some of the interfans were going home.
Oh yeah. Oh really?
Almost
yes.
Because we have the reaction of the Inter defense when that ball went into the net. Rafinha ball into net. They had given up.
Brenya, you watching and so 87 minutes. And
you are 88 minutes. We are poor.
Na 90 plus 3.
90 plus 3.
Achebi abese.
A free header. Pa! But you see, the because goals are the bloodline, also the lifeline of games. This is a typical example of it. goals ni ba ma as drama ni and time my goals ni ba no were not times I know I'm for expecting. Because 3-2, 98 minutes, we be say 88 minutes, we say it is done. Part 90 past 3-3. And in extra time, na fourth goal soon. I'm excited for Inter Milan.
But minimara. But of course, Inter no. Champions League semi-final games, you know, almost time lose. So we remo what the lose. But the American is at home. Yes, at home. Yes. Sorry, at home.
Happy FM.
But minim, I stand to be corrected. But a Champions League game, semi-final games, 13 goals, 2 legs. Outrageous.
Too much. But I consider 6. But I consider 7. You see, if you're a coach, you should be worried. Actually, coach Simone, he's done a huge job at Inter. And I'm sure everybody who Inter will appreciate this money. But he will be worried that going to a final, whether against PSG or against Arsenal, this is not the kind of defense you want to play in the finals of the Champions League. Especially so when your 2 top strikers are not 100% fit. Throughout the 90 plus 20, extra time, he wasn't himself. In Mr. Bayo video no turn so dia. But he wasn't fit.
Dumfries, Monson and Sheda Papa.
Dumfries, look, Bekiba could be Bobo man could do it. Me and all home. Lieutenant Martinez. Even though Andra, the who here no yeah, no scoring and also creating that penalty for them.
Of course.
That penalty was look. Say we a young striker and also Oshebo ni bia. Take notice of how onya penalty no. How in the 9 right no. It's see defender than him. Because inside the 9 or yeah na anka the defender benya ball no cleanly. In fact, ball 9 onya ball no cleanly. But because on that kind 9 first no. And this you know standing as penalty
or attempted ball no nko the left na be shoot you
no the left the ball bet
or the left
the defender no attaching defender no or feel defender nobody no it will say defender is close and then me family right no I man no and sana we me nya grand na me the left na then aboache because on say definitely 9 out of 10 defenders will slide in
Endra no na me hwe bibi Simeone Inzaghi Obo no glue. Obo just behind the Inzaghi and Thuram.
Thuram ni Martinez.
My Martinez.
Okay. Ne midfield no. So Obo and Nico Barella. Mkhitaryan. Omo etna defenders no enim. Now Obo Hakan. Na Hakan no aya but no na Inter players no more.
Age in your side. The truth of the matter is that the Barca players are much more younger.
And he clearly experienced from the show.
And you hear boy, Barca boy now. Even if you have a younger squad, you'll be tired.
Yeah.
Because you have to run for 90 minutes. There was no space to walk.
Okay.
There was no space for any player to walk. And you needed players are on sharp. That's why they consider a lot of goals. Because look, do the 80th minute, you could clearly see that Inter team will not my bread. And that wave of what's up papa? Who's a post of urban a boba a year season?
Sure.
Sign number attack and
I know I am describing it say Barcelona for no ato their share Inter for no so say kwa bring to mum Omunya
haban no what because bon Inter couldn't possess. Omuni press now commit me then I resist the press no. This midfielder he's an exceptional midfielder for Inter Milan.
Nico Bellera. In the 2 legs he was out.
Ballera, look, he's a technically gifted player. His ability to pick the pass and control the tempo of the game is exceptional. Bendra no. The next year Pedri muye no finfi ho no. Onyabo na otipo onwene no pass.
Say onno so onso sao.
when you need
28 years.
when you need. Now the Pedri for me exceptional talent.
Yamano, mon kana ne ho asem kakra. Abrantere ni ball too much.
You see, Ejuma Dimarco in the first half. That is how you defend players like him.
So typically what Inzaghi sought to do, they say, Obo 3 back. No, pack the midfield of 5. And this year, Bastoni, and Dimarco. And at that area, no, because you can't leave Dimarco alone to do it. The young man, Osanya fit.
And Osha, Dimarco qua Bastoni bi wo.
Oh, Bastoni Osunwa.
Yes, no, 10 gramo.
No mon ko 1-1.
Double up.
No.
Now if you double up, or the bone from him. Now,
and the idea of Moya and say, Kelly, Abrante no. So, or cut
Abrante ben.
Yamalano.
Okay.
Akolano. Or cut bono to the left. And a man yet dangerous. In this omo attacking, and no Bastoni in Ejina ne left. Baby, other ball in the back corner.
And also so bite.
And also so what?
It was in
forcing him to go to on his
right.
Or you pass the ball.
Into what I have first half, he created 3 chances. Even though Senna Omu Piano call right, first half, every cross Yama a year call box it was his right. Into Omu pushing the call right, Sana, he has no option
than to cross
because he can't dribble with his right. Into Osha go now. Or say a first leg na Dimarco buy no and or swinging 1-2 into so no kwa into or swinging 1 to the 2 left na it so between into and first half no and no any idea omo ye ni ye but you see essence that brand no now and it was Adebako first half na sounds limited Lamine said he also did a lot of defensive work on Dimarco because na first half no na Dimarco so konanim me hu baku bia na one na wiata so na oye den Otumi attacking no
even the pass for the first goal was his assist.
Yes, so
his assist before the assist.
But second half no mistake adema Inter eba for me say omo mrante mienu no omo gina enim no eye Lautaro ene
Martinez
eye Thuram no omo tumi impressive you. So you see their inability to press Eye Kubasi any Inigo Martinez, it meant that ASM Barella any Hakan Chaunogo step in so Omoko press. Now if you leave Eye Frankie de Jong any Pedri 1v1 Ejumon easy. Inti Barella enyini Hakan Chaunogo or 32 or press any mono no omo pass ball on the bar. Oni legs na oni Pedri ni Frankie de Jong betting tam and these 2 boys Pedri ni Frankie de Jong omo ye players omo tumi ekra ball, they can dribble and then they are also able to dictate what happens. Now the moment Dimarco di free mu no na Barca game plan no exercise to wire Frank Garcia Eric Garcia or creative 4 clear-cut chances by crossing the ball or the 2 Bastonechi. Into eno ena we go no by Barca first equalizer no by even sa clear-cut chance na Abrante no into
Eric Garcia
Eric Garcia esanya ya na de bia no mo ball because Inter say na no ma bre no de bia o ma ball manim and o try so o be set offside trap into now the for the first 15 minutes after Dimarco film Barca crosses from the left flank ni na omo boto echire into be wan so be free no ma be de o ma be pem and afei Inter hu ya omo sa so ye de esi adera no and that game no game abeka say you need element of luck to qualify.
Anyway, yamfa no sina yen read the big game ni mene na but interesting messages be about any where money robe or say Arsenal win or draw. Wow. GH Roxin Bedu Eden come up by Facebook Happy 98.9 FM or say Arsenal will win tonight. Say amanfo wo gidie pa o se ene no kwan bia so no ebefa oyibo bo aten so nkomonie oso di fi atwema nirehia na because better luck next time to Barcelona oso ochia owusu bempa nchia eso ene Samuel Boachi biado no so nchia odinam no yawe asanogo oso good morning guys me he show no shukura Imano Anochi Osinipa, sometimes some of you guys talk without solution. You think managing is a small thing. Even managing Happy FM, there are something is not being managed well. Okay. Anyway, also uncommon. Also management and that forms are. Imano Anochi, okay, Anochi the American. Christopher Ni Odoi Sakifio Unsum Komoni. Also these issues are overflowed. Okay. Samuel Apiesia Sare, I say good morning, Kele. Saforo is bereaved. Oh, he lost his main friend, Mr. Aqua. Oh, Saforo, say shedding so. Paul, I'm not soji. I say good morning, Aiko, fantastic sports. Asna, God go protect us. Baby, you do not know.
Yes, sir. Tumpaibo.
Sriwinati, I say. Okay, also can Hebrew kasa. Menti Hebrew. And also no. Of course, the biggest game was season in Champions League and I have bono and then us na a favor Arsenal as it stands now.
Us ben.
To was it.
Because
game my year kwa would form back go see the
us ben.
Us
you know okay
okay can you
us na a favor Arsenal.
Us ben.
Nobs no ho na ejuma wo.
Yes. Us ben.
Us ben.
Us a free hand.
Us a fee opta or say feed computer baby even the bookmakers
opta there no mo ye no before the group stages so
no opta there no currently buy semi-finals no almost predicted first four yes and yeah the Barcelona to fourth on film
or they put Barca ahead of Inter
no
Inter was second
Arsenal Inter PSG Barca
and clearly no nkete ebem because edu baby no na me doubt opta kakra because of Barcelona bono no ho bono na ehu se obeka se Inter be in a film
enti us ben na enti opta na de hin
bookmakers
and there
to boss
bookmakers si come there to
Arsenal me de be ma na odi die etinye no minia enti emu nsam kakra enti ama wie ma yehu kakra and as it stands now you see Paris moye du enipa akogu Paris no ama kro ni moye du mana ehu kakra na ohwe tension a ewo Park the Prince side by side ano eden enti wutia na oye Arsenal supporter we Paris Saint-Germain supporter this is the time I say ochire wadwen Fabra Facebook sisi ana fe yankan enku enim ogeso ani Brenya Champions League expert. Mr. Kasana dodo na ene ono na beka na president swaba na ma hwete metimi ama ko be 3-1 minute bia
it's also me tactical analysis mama fashion say
okay game no tactically yani inform Joel Shen ebedin common ye be game no tactically coaches no they so mo yet to win any bibia formation bibia ye be projections kase wa ha na mahunti Joel Shen mama 5 minutes me interrupt you me predictions share the tactical aspect of the game na for be see mami
me predict it Kelly in games like this you know you will need elements of luck outside elements of luck and say you be to me at a game na say 10 minutes no with the red card
Mamimfa comment we mbra message is a man for the aba abra phobia and so the aba say PSG will massacre Arsenal by 3-0 hey abra And I made them say, "Who buying Tiana?" And I say, "Quick, for baby." I know. Maso Mafo is a crucia. Kwesi Oreku Prempe Show no. Enti for adwen trebra. E be kan ma musisia. Arsenal, Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain in fact, and Arsenal Park the Prince. Agro was so giant. Sia, I want to game ni. Impose Raya for Arsenal. Now, Ben White, Willie Saliba, Kivo, and Lewis Kelly. Bebo trio. Into typical 4-3-3 in AB Arsenal. Bebo nene. The man is back. The man is back. The engine room of Arsenal is back. Former step party. Into nan obe diagrosa petu prayer Osimokuso. Tailor-measured passes. This one. 40 yada. 40 yada. Na and also call. Inti Declan Rice, Thomas Partey, and the iconic Odegaard. Anyone so Gabriel Martinelli, Trossard, and Bukayo Saka. Omona. But Ocha Paris Saint-Germain swa. Anya bad sir. Louis Enrique so be parading the boys no. Donnarumma impose bibi ensia. Now Hakraf Hakimi Bobby Marquinhos and Pecho be dia Grob Mendes and so be Bobby na emfimfi ono no ene a total showdown. Sa competition we na de bia no Joe epe no. Nti Rice Partey Odegaard against Nebes Vitina and a Reals ehupa na fe Doe Dembele and Kali Monso ejran finfin ho na ya hwese de enyoman so ebeko nti Varas Kalea Bobby ene Dembele Doe former Dembele crowd rasa game we mun so atete papa bi adaje enimti interesting fixture ya be hwese de eko referee ene ya hwe de nim Felix Via onu fi Germany. Yes, law in masters. Into our masters in law. Into Embrana with Fiano Sansi a lawyer.
Yes.
Now Ghana your referees no obi we are law now. We are yet to know. We are do one answer Joe, yama 5 na fire game no.
All right, into
possible lineup no uji say ensakraye bi baby man say ensakraye baby
but say ensakraye baby
e bi mu say patenka on sha say fi bench
no
okay kwe
ensakraya say ebem no and say Mikel Arteta set up in a 4-3-3 formation say Arteta set up in a 4-4-2 say obed in terms of numbers no obedo so achen eye Vitinha Nabes any Roos. I couldn't tell Kelemeka and say,
no, he doesn't.
Who disrespect Arsenal fin. So are you trying to tell me that
he doesn't need
uninterrupted 5 minutes?
He doesn't need to set up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Yeah, 4-3-3-9.
Because what the Arsenal team here, there's an inverted fullback. Or in the midfield. No, what you want is numbers in the middle.
Yes.
It doesn't necessarily have to have 4 midfielders. Because Kelly, when we are attacking, will invent to run up to the midfield. So you probably would get a Partey Kelly in the midfield. Abi a Partey bo nim kakra. And you will not also get you also get Ricer. Even though he will burst forward and create chances for us up front, he also has the energy to come back and also defend.
You see, Luis Kelly invested against Madrid. he couldn't do it more against PSG in the first
leg.
And he can't do it today.
Okay, again, 5 minutes call. Uninterrupted.
Yes, the reason why I make us say, as Arteta set up in a 4-4-2, he say, you can afford, say, Lewis Kelly. Ebe invented about midfield because Madrid any sharp wing backs. And no any the difference between saying our two teams, you know, then set up. In terms of who pass the ball, no, PSG better than Real Madrid. And to Washa, say now last week, better him say, go now almost say against Liverpool, and go now almost say against Arsenal no sequence no na piano say. Even when you press them and on my back line, no, Obia in terms of passing, any through Marquinhos. Pacho to me, Emma long long boss na party boss no. Pacho there no obofa for because Dembele ni height. Inti omo for boss no.
Dembele ni height or height.
In terms of area
comparatively,
or but in terms of area ability, players omo eko yoma ko pem no Dembele onko. Inti bonds no bebre na omo the far from Eden Emano. The reason why I make us say Esa Teta set up with a 4 midfield no and Chaskele almost shot 2 times this season. 2 games no almost sharing no PSG dominate you in the midfield. In the group stages and then the first leg of the semi-final. Inti last week because say Partey's absence will still not be able to help Arsenal to dominate if they don't have the numbers because in term person I will be expected Odegaard or Moussa.
Inti Partey presence and Nekra no M1.
It won't give Arsenal the possession. So and then senior Arsenal call Etihada or call Jumaden ko defended the resource no. That is the way for Arsenal in there. Because PSG every single game they've come up against different types of midfielders. They've dominated everybody. They've lost games. Omelusi about 4 games LFE. But all the 4 games that they lost, Liverpool kosho 1-0. Ball omo de bro Liverpool no nenye easy. 67 ball possession. They created all the chances in the world that Saturday no Alisson Becker energy man of the match. Now your bobo we na goalkeeper man of the match. A show performances are oyeden or danity. Enti no any Arteta or so nya numbers no in midfield. Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli. They are very sharp. And first leg no me who say or the Martinelli eko jina Hakimi ene Marquinhos. So Hakimi epenenimba. Marquinhos only legs no senior Pacho bet to me akoba distance no Marquinhos into me say enti ene Arsenal will have to rely heavily on counter attacking. Because Martinelli is wasteful, but in terms of 1v1
Swift
Bukayo Saka 1v1 there, we don't need to sit here and then talk about it. When it comes to his ability to also put the ball at the back of the net and so on, the performance then was through. So Merino will have to join the midfielders. On say it hard no mkonya resource no. Defend. And you can say Arteta ball haram football. And any ejuma say Arteta because they have the legs to cover ground so no. Ometumi aye ejuma den no. Inti say na say Arteta or say Arteta set up in an attacking formation now. The reason why I kill him because onya 4 midfielders say Dembele ejuma na oye no. Joining the midfield, trying to link up play na oye na 2 goals no musheti Liverpool any Arsenal no. Dembele ne create chance no. And on one case finish here. And subsequence in here, whilst na 2 teams in a press PSG. Now the moments are all 3 midfielders, 3 attackers in Obiabe so far back. Your midfielders will have to step out. Now Dembele create space for himself. He had the pass into where he about 6-7 players free. But you see, so over 4 midfielders, you limit Thomas Partey. Say manu ko bebre. Oh, inti enano 4 midfielders no. For Aya Partey ma Dembele. Wo de Partey Emma Dembele. Wa ye dwuma no kakra.
Ontimi operate.
On to me operate. Sir, we now all running into spaces in the midfield, picking the passes from either Hakimi or Nuno Mendes. You know, say man marking a baby, and you coaches are on my man marking no be brina denya results. Would they say under Herrera a corner de hazard fast? Maybe your hazard better be announced because PSG anyone. Dembele is the most clinical of them all. We do it. We omom befi bench aban ko omo ye wasteful chair omom be starting Ramos any omom makano so eno any adwuma say ateta ye. As for PSG omo normal game na no bebo pass from the back, pass with speed, but eneno omo so
anti the phase 1 of your analysis, you know, how I say Arsenal if they want to win the game.
And then they don't necessarily have to win to qualify. They can push the game to extra time to penalties because if Arsenal is winning the game,
no, but we have to win.
You know what
yes. Because PSG, what striking average over 30 games no more Kelly, they score 2 on the average at home. It will be very highly impossible
for them not to score.
Say, Raya, Enya Allison game no nyinya no bi against Liverpool.
Unreplicated Allison.
Yes.
Which he can.
At what time Oba pad the prem.
Oba pad the prem. That is the only way that David Raya on the day will have to be exceptionally good to prevent PSG from scoring today.
Now PSG team no, clinical sir.
Yes, almost goes. Entina Maka say games no mo ebo ofie na o man she go no Liverpool Atletico Madrid so ko show mo ofie ba na 2-1 almost go. So say Arsenal betuma prevent you from scoring now. Raya will have to be exceptionally good today.
I feel Arsenal be replicated here Liverpool ekoye.
But you see
sincerely
the other determining factor of today's game is how Arsenal can be clinical. Last week, Mika said they lost the game because at 42nd minute, Gabriel Martinelli. But I think it was the 45th minute.
45th minute. Trossard.
And Trossard born. Because so Obi air control gamer, you might not get that many chances. Obi Zubeka said, PSG Sunya or chances after Dembele free mono. Osha boa Goncalo Ramos mo. Enya yo ntumi amfa to atenam na ho but Arsenal ne da form all fight aye den aba enra Lamine Yamal sa ne chance na onya ya okose na ansa na yansome ebobo ne simu ema Marcus Thuram age ball na ele no so the ball ni to ma 4-2 Japon inti and no any the other aspect of the game no analysis, tactical analysis na obetumi aya ebesesand because at the end of the day say ye adwuma no e wo park ne so a chances no ba they will have to bury them because Kelly it might not be many. Oh say na Arsenal call Benabawo na chances be reamba o but clear na e ba ni na o mo de to atene
pa na fe if you
even though say Bukayo Saka nya penalty no o mese ye no but clear chances e ba ye ni nyina no sharp no mo de ato atene. That is idea omun to minya the emomunya. Can me final one is say they have to be lucky.
Arsenal na.
Yes. Because Endra, no matter how you spin it, International Milan were lucky. And the luck was on their side. Share Lamine.
Yo, luck yeton yebeto bia mo mene.
No, but you can make your luck. The
yeton cry yeton here yebeto bi.
The final one is say, Kelly, they have to be lucky because at this stage,
say luck ni yeton.
Yes, at this stage of the competition, luck is also very important. Say luck because luck ni be na be say, share ball na say na Marquinhos we go Chabukayo Saka and Chabi.
Now red
card. As a entire game. Sala can be soon ever say. Na ya the pass be at Mama Dembele. William Saliba were committed. So I know
on a scale of 10, as I was saying, thank you very much. Our tactical analysis about inform Joel Shen Afriki any attaining canon citizen Sika Togo so the about PSG will put more salt in Arsenal injuries tonight. Or say omodi anua begu Arsenal for Gary mu ene. And he said the Tibiano coach Enrique ebehu 2-goal margin ene. In the bet me 3-1 4-2 6-4 any moon crony banti or say Paris Saint-Germain bedi enkunim. And as kweku ayo enso de nkoma ba or say make steady for there o minim de odenu. Kwesi amofan komo awodi eni or say Barcelona are the first team in history to come back and go back. And go back. Barcelona is the first team in history to come back and go back. Okay. And as Kweku I also team where go win the match today will win the Champions League. Totally side with you. Brenya said team are all winning and then we're likely say obet me for Champions League. And ti Remu Prekwen Arsenal victory in saying na eba. Okay, quiet.
But my main far issues between perspective. I think that Joe missed those two factors. In the group stages, Arsenal share PSG 2-0 Emirates no. Dembele into coin with PSG.
One baby.
Derby. Okay. Not only Luis Enrique 2 days before. Luis Enrique dropping. So he didn't play.
Inti winner Arsenal nyawo so na a certain Dembele.
Enimbi.
Bana Patewu.
And it was the Patewu for Arsenal.
Yeah.
And around that time, Arsenal was also playing very well. Yeah. That's that team, no? Kai Havertz, no pride. Now, Saka, in pride, and come by. The team, the spine of the team was there and they were playing very well. The first leg of the semi-final, no? The opposite is true. That PSG have been in very good form. In fact, the turn of the year, no? Now, I'm from my PSG one, no? Now, a brutal. Until recently, Lusu in the league, you know, they had a very good run of form until some share Arsenal. Unfortunately for Arsenal, injuries have been. Partey missed out on the first leg. Because when I say one player pair, what Partey brings to the Arsenal team is just one player missing out. Partey type, you know, not just in Arsenal, but even in Europe, very few players and our Partey composure. No? Very few players and our Partey's ability to press resist. Say, one man or two players, one of whom, he will still be able to find at least one pass. And so what Arsenal games over the seasons are, one Partey player or touch the ball 2-3 times, and so will determine the other ball on the bay. So Arsenal's attack throughout in the stay at Arsenal has been on the right side. So typically you have Partey, Saka, Odegaard, and I said Ben White. When Ben White was fit and playing, and a Timber. Arsenal make very good use of that right side than their left. And where Arsenal goes with Brenya, it is to their right, not their left. It is because of the way our Partey ball. Onyabona 110 straight to Saka. And that one, sometimes you need that 5-second time to beat the press, to beat the recovery, to create a 1v1 situation. And the pass is not going inside the player. Often, a top player in him. And Saka touches and he creates a 1v1 situation. His calmness, control. And Saka and Fimoa, every time I Partey any Arsenal team behind, that Arsenal team does not look the same.
It's in Toba.
The whole structure of Arsenal's play, Arteta's play, is centered around Partey being the anchor man. Especially so when Odegaard form are dropping based on injuries or kwaba any loads are in his game. Partey bano, it gives Arsenal some comfort, some control. When you say the Arsenal team, in terms of how they play, assassin, because now Merino and a ball are center forward. The Baha Arsenal say we first 11 the best start the game now and ends 4-3 and one at the ball. It won't change.
Martinelli on the right, left, Saka
on the right, Merino in the middle, and
no,
in the box. In the box, Trossard is starting there.
Okay.
Merino is starting, and the typical three in the midfield: Partey, Rice, Odegaard. It won't change. Now, the man is Suma as like a crown, the bench.
Bench right
okay, the first leg now. In reality, Arteta made only one change. Odegaard out, 1 year in. In fact, that Rice, the White Timber change was first change, an injury. Now, Obo semi-final game, home. So, it will be not Arteta home because William said, if you change this player, and bring in quality now, and you can force situations in the But who tell when you are neighbor? Raheem Sterling.
No, but in the Champions League semi-final, you can put in the race second half, put him in because of
experience.
Yeah, he has been at this stage multiple times.
No, it is not been at this stage. It's about the player style of play. He loses position easily, and baby Obono, Arsenal's player bien who lose position at the more about position. Say the ball more he will not risk you. And the bench itself is so weak. Look, no big catch them say PSG is fortunate because at this stage in the season, everybody's available. Inter Brown playing now was because Thuram and Martinez couldn't sustain them throughout the 90 minutes because injury and they were playing beyond the pain barrier. But exactly those players were fit and they were playing how Inter would press together, attack and defend together. But two players, but he couldn't also bench them because the quality of more above more bench. That's the same situation with Arsenal. As you say, first minute starting, what changes can you make to impact the game? Luis Enrique, only do one. Look at the changes he made. He could afford to bring out Dembele. Not the Bancola Abba. That's
Gonzalo
Ramos Abba.
These
are good players. Difficult, And again, don't talk about luck. At this stage, you need enormous luck. Here, end up here, a comma Inter Milan. One split-second decision, penalty. Indeed, Barcelona outside the box. Outside the box.
It was a very silly tackle from
Mkhitaryan. Outside, me say, VR, referee, penalty. Sometimes you need that margin of luck. Look, first leg, 4th minute now going by. Sintim-Koree and Tiama at the point. Creative chances, born on Tottenham. Indeed, I also agree with Joel. Say at this stage, you need your goalkeeper to step up.
Which you have.
Oh yes, we have. But which we have. Sometimes, only quite a mistake I made that show. For instance,
and I said. His
mistakes are far gone.
No, mistake. Only mistake.
Yes,
he's not a
mistake. Many.
Playing behind the back.
But you see, like na make up. Chelsea Champions League in 2021. Share Edouard Mendy. Share Edouard Mendy performance, and that. Especially in that semi-final game against Real Madrid. Donnarumma performance in the first leg against Arsenal and no be na say Raya Arsenal so to me there.
So I'll take you back. Even Endra, Suma,
super.
Same so Endra. Yama, no boy, a bo, woodwork no na back. Boy, there, And in those moments, you need those things to go in your favor. Let me talk about say only mistake, Now say Saliba, our most experienced, reliable player. I can't remember, don't know any mistake, So you pray that those things don't happen at the most crucial point. Everybody cry, my opponent, so also. But truth be told, PSG will start this game as favorite. What Arsenal rely on is that moment, that the players will live up.
It drew, sir.
Moment, say they can rise. Free kick, almost said that. Against Real Madrid, 2, not Tumi.
Not Tumi.
Some moment,
Sir,
Nkunyano. Some Nkunyano, couple with the fact that France, Arsenal, and Arsenal can rely on some history.
Even the English clubs in general.
The same PSG, United.
Yes.
Qualify. Those things may play in favor of Arsenal. For instance, Inter Biaba share Arsenal Ofie, we say over. Those things can come to play, but the point is that this PSG side is a very good side. Very, very good side. And again, France, Arsenal, can Arsenal win the fans behind them? Virtually impossible. Because team like PSG, at this stage, on board do not see Arsenal. In the last 5-6 years, I want to final. Semi-final. Arsenal, this is their third semi-final in their history.
In fact, project PSG and one
just that
Ebra no more expecting.
Ama and the almost sign big names ni bi ono.
And no
Kolano and
Mitie Hashraf Hakimi. No, ka same thing. Say Ebra no mu believe say ebe fa kra no. Enye nini.
And oh yes.
Ebeye Mbappe yachin bibia if PSG dia. Because Madrid no okono. Ne botai ba ko ne say okoje Champions League. And eba so ano. Now, Brenya so say on a scale of 10, I'm say Arsenal 4. PSG was 6. Prince Raymond and say yebetimi akwefu mo say
there be yebekwefu Dembele ewo hwede yebekwefu Chaskele amu hwede yebekwa ibenya kwefu mu pa
and the measure on the ben why
it was the first leg that's na share PSG na Chaskele no ni PSG
no ni PSG no Napoli say
January only we na fee ho
no January
no Osime Kojano.
Sir,
Osime Kojano. Okay. Osime ko summer and we call.
Say ono ambobi.
Winter.
And we so ambobi. Fabian Ruiz. And so Mosa game and Dembele.
Dembele so Mosa game ni bi.
Enti.
And then no.
See there man ye hu grado.
See kele me hu one a year possible change ewo lineup na PSG the ball. No, PSG the boy no. The last game no. I think say Obe started Bakola ahead of Due in this game.
But anyone because throughout the season, San
yes, San Omayan.
But Due start here. Bakola Babi second in the course of the game.
Why?
Bakola start here. There are two promising players in France. Indeed, they are tagged as the new superstars in France.
Yes.
Unfortunately, Bakola form no. I drop it because one not start the games.
Yes.
PSG.
Yes.
And form no. I drop it. Due anything that's sorting.
Do no ewo
but other was born the body
name and style
very few players between that ball
and a bit but I think say going into this game look Arsenal will come into this game with a lot of experience, very organized because of Partey and the Partey be organizing middle and you see Partey ma Arsenal a certain comfort so comfort I doubt if with the middle now, as Joe was explaining, and because Joe was explaining eloquently to me, but the only difference and there is that Patebia, in terms of difficulties beyond, there's a way between me appear free difficulty. Difficulty beyond, there's a way between me appear free. but Kelly middle ho 3 no sa 3 Neves 1 Neves Vitinha and Fabian Ruiz no pa but Pate can do for Arsenal. Media, I see 2 weeks ago, only my sema me kan ha. Me say the reason why PSG ebe 2 legs no be qualify over Arsenal is one certain Luis Enrique.
Ma me fa we ntwem na to aso. Unsi e ka say Hearts impenifor no ma Benjamin Asare ka.
Yes. All Bright yes.
Nti ya be fa Bright sisi ya.
Yes.
Ba car na ba.
Sa
car na ba.
Car ben 4x4.
Dabi I'm say is it Toyota Corolla ya bia.
Oh sir.
But advanced version. Me who say
na face on be man advances Toyota advances.
I'm say Hyundai and I say Hyundai.
Sa Hyundai. No mo kan Hyundai. Yen ye kan Hyundai.
Yen kan say ye kan wa no.
There we can.
But me who no
and e fatu so mo fantu so ne nyina hu bia na.
Hyundai.
Hyundai.
Yeah. Hyundai ya bia no
mo de amano. Okay.
But enya bad. On chat. But me who cars too. Me who
cars too now.
4x4.
Omo mo no nko 2 cars ana.
Minim.
Sanka de ba ko be ko training.
Yam fair bright no on bra. Fe pa. Okay ni. Hyundai.
Okay.
Accent bi.
Yes, accent.
Okay. Eno mu twa ni sa no. Nti gaman betwi car no.
O de be ko training. We say anka has player
fuel consumption ni bibia
has player bia obi o de ko training anka ye.
Nti has for the Hyundai no.
Because if has or captain on went me nyini bottom sika enfen to car na ese wo na present car mana da for Rebecca ho asem.
Oh, certainty. Stop that, master. And no has stop what you are saying.
Me say has captain on went me to the bottom enfen to car. Na ese has the talker no mo friends and for no mo say present
regardless on one po betimi atwa. This guest channel so efe. We need to commend Hearts in penny for no so my idea.
Said then.
Me who messages be circulating there. Say me and check the car be say car we be. Na car we dey.
Why register 35 senior players? Na ba ko penalty e talk amano.
On fem kakra. No fem kakra.
Kelly say why register 35 senior players? Na ba ko pe en wetimi atoka amano.
Ontwa mfoni we hu dey tie.
Tie ba ko pe na wetimi atoka amano 35 senior players. Wo dey ye beka ho asem da foforo ene dey ene ye ni jeda. Enti ye mom present man.
Ye bright in room na yensa so embra back na break bibia man. Bright bibia boko ho.
House Commercial Center.
Me who Hyundai no Hyundai car no say we see them blue and navy blue and say them blue. Okay. Okay. And bright chamfoni kakra royal blue. Okay, how sure are you? Because another Wakanda. Okay. Bright so me na twa infoni no na hwe mo Facebook no mo be say car no ye dey atoso ha. Nice car, saloon car, the Hyundai Accent, and omode amano. Sister, Anna, Benjamin Asare Iriniana. Sir, Kokobi Drow. Dear Osha Kokono.
Oh, your friend Chantel of Vision One.
Bright, Fidio, what just the church and tell no, Batabatacano. And a video in Suni, I can't be now. Bright, so many chat and Fufonino Mammy.
Well, crucial, you know, lead to this occasion. The course, so and every time I'm a fair ABPMO House Commercial Center at exactly 9:55, and at the main man himself, Benjamin Asare, 18 PMO. But now you change the other main characters, and you almost have what you know, ever so fine. That is a Hattiesburg coach. Your friend Watara Abubakar, anything to know, Papa, or donated Kano, Mugabe Masi. Na omona na ye chairman but finally ometimi abedu car no se na odi kan no car no so abedu kama
bright to car no why na donate di ama Benjamin Asare has in penny for ana papa bi na ono so support us or dey ma player no
political show host bi a yefe no Mugabe mafia oye juma radio SYZ ono
Mugabe
Mugabe
inti anya has in penny for
there anya has in penny for but after say Asare has to put player no it's only proper say the consulting has to put in penny for making for my donation and intina jumedi na effort so has to put secretary.
Oh, nice. Now, Mugabe Benwana.
Sister, the office wa omunin 24 18 komo. Oni Abubakar Wata
Oh, nice. Inti Mugabe na atoka ne de ache Benjamin Asare. Enye has in penny for own.
Enye has in penny for.
Wow. Inti kana yehu no eno a ohun.
Hyundai
Elantra mo. Okay. Nice. Okay. Inti Benjamin na aba hokwa na still o.
Benjamin there our office inside onye MP in 24 to Tony na we say Mugabe ma say AP office 21 change in the next 5 minutes no. Omo presentation document any key to the moon on the banner tempo no you do on so
enti clearly no ana say confirm say enye has in penny for asem eye obi a odo player no pen asem oye political show host ena watoka no ono ana atode che player no
sure one will say right after Ghana your 2 international games na your boy no after the next training I call help we might not take mu ena obi ko video no ebe post on social media do na church ni say we won share Black Stars goalkeeper any also so into Mugabe so say asemnesa no eno no say na agin so beto car e de ahye ni nyam kama nti eno ena ene wa jira nan so bo share no o di so kama ho
nti the earlier publication ana edi adencheche say ne contract was extended with Haas intina Haas board ne de airman no enye no kre
bi eni
and a bright gran ho na de be kosu bia na wa mai hu okay enti emunsema bright so e de abano no bright e wo headquarters of Accra Heart to Folk me hu say akambi no nyina ho enti video ni to so biem na me hwe akambi no ho awon kekane se de omo kotire betire no se Mugabe abeche player ne ka no mo nso girema omo nso kobasa so omo nso bebo ama presentation no etimi ewie pe yo nti ewiase mu nsem kakra aba eno no kona de bi ba kuna na akambi wo mu no na yenhwe akambi kakra se ya che player ne ka no nso giremu bia anje oni de bi enye ono coach ni mu okay akambi ni ho coach watara nso aba na de and it has for anye training and omo ewie okay
we know it should tell you something about our league ni pepemu no nanke say eye player and a talker chance and training ni pepemu no
you know how
that yes
how
because welta ewo football mu no be the one century mu
but clearly no say ebia in central in so other businesses man what the capacity to do that
ni pepemu no
and regardless the footballer
yes.
So enintina ebia Florentino Perez betimi ato bibi kese ama Ronaldo because of the businesses or one identity hold on ebia the journalist and so the capacity to do it yan commend no manasa aya
Florentino Perez or Ronaldo
yes sure.
You can say in an ideal situation a player and then can say talker journalist
but in your jurisdiction has said yes, it's not like that
on TV so UK obi aka say or talker ebia Marcus Rashford.
But the Etienne so say when so interest Abia Benjamin Asare tie when so interest Benjamin Asare Abia Oniska or the better car no. Yes, Ekoma. Friends, be we say na.
Ekoma, Kusha. Omo a o ka chem so mu iska. Ba on person beto ka media to.
May we film but the Etienne say me pese ye koba opopeni na yade a efe. Tie no no.
Enti na make no. Enu ti abasobo de na me ma no.
Toncha obi ato ache. Yembo na baso enu anu no. Yenkwe na yenkofa efinsem ne sombra. Na
All right, enti ya monitor na yemfa efisem a eye ene omemu hansam a yensa ka no yemfa ne nyina ento wele na me hyase no wele me say under 20 African Cup of Nations egusua ekoso ewo Egypt a ene me resource to dwa endra no me fa nto wele na me fa ende games no so me fa MP so Zambia eti Tanzania etwa no eka eno baako a wentumi anti sanso and South Africa 6 p.m. endra South Africa etu emra eye omoche Sierra Leone etwa mu eka no nan Sierra Leone eti mu baako abrante a ye fan taban eye Malhangu ono every bench e ba ye game mu in the 78 minutes obebo 2 goals edebo South Africa emomu ewin game no by 4 goals to 1 na enda games ebaba so no say enetie at 3 p.m. no Nigeria and Kenya and ebebo sanso and Tunisia and Morocco the Young Atlas Lions of Morocco and so ebebo 6 p.m. me the sansem to when na omo group no say ena table no SCT omo nyina no omo about 2 games Morocco ena eda so edikan omo 4 points omo plus 1 goal Morocco has 3 goals and afei omo concede 2 sanso and Nigeria and so 4 point plus 1 goal Nigeria no tournament no omo 1 goal per and omo etumi asa me de ehonsem to Tunisia and so etoso miensa omo so omo 3 point anisa enti na wo hye senior enoma etia na just Nigeria no omo ehia we no matumi ewramu to the next stage of the competition. Now my member efie na member Ghana Premier League na onim sa Sunday ewo dance park bibi en Kerala United ekoti league leaders echomu ekabako a omo entumi anti eno ena Kerala mpani for omo the statement about bonting a omo trem say omo eka ema Ghana for United Ghana Football Association mpani for omo so omo ka cham say games na aka no omo sremo omo hia fair officiating sanso ena games no moma Embra TV so if you say eba TV so a yo ebetumi ayeden aba no omo agidie se fairness etumi adwuma Kerala United omo enko relegation ho a me sansem to wele na wonim se game aye boy on Sunday Super Clash Accra House of Folk and Asante Kodoko no ehun sem bebre na eba eno and a former player I friend Joe Tego aka Bobby Short essay nyamie nem ni krani oya hasini oya former Hasselhoff player and kotoko phone nim bobo papa se coach Karim Zito otumi ehye nyoma obetumi build a very great team.
Oh say me across of minti say o bibi a obedi bias me sure kotoko ball o mo bono me believe say coach ni worki kakra wo mu so a o great team because who show possession talent of players or mukita or the way organize you. I think say no so different from Premier League but and me believe say or the drew bibia bet me aye
and in summer Bobby Short edit two dra or see and castle no or your hasini Nemo or Shasenia Kotoko Mrantia no more pass bono Sunday Karim Zito to Mr. Tonyoma Bakumi Nubia Kotoko team no ombe to me akon kind pa no really say say goalkeeper number 1 Robert Benjamin Asari honestly performance no ohne say
Asari say baby confidence adrono Obia bet me dia dance say was say very super. Now sometimes me catch a big say as a goalkeeper no most of the times any show to say be ya bowa dive why say we share Asari performance and recently months the way our pick what we say every the way the communication the way only defenders the way organize you seriously Ushesa aspect now very very recommendable and me believe we say the performance very very
and summer Joe Tego any two dra Benjamin Asari performance no now when him say Ghana so ejina kono about 2 games 4 points ongoing under 20 AFCON me sign and phone call tournament no and Abrante from Robert Double ono the junior national teams no wabo bia na ebisa ne say akola wesi so awobbo se wonya kwanya se wo represent Ghana international stage e feel say.
Oh, me as a young player, I can say, I could on my money and say, of course, Ghana, and I can and I say, over tournament now, friends, Ghana for me, I've been a DG or Musa more quantity, more tournament, and Abasana, I was friends, didn't some Senegal move to me, I bet you with trophy, because Ghana, Hana said, what the talk about, we are doing it, but Okwana and Korea, saw Ghana, and Sembe.
Robert Sinabo and the same way to Janamon Kaino no the legendary Black Satellite team 2009 team no now Abrantian Ekahua Omukoje AFCON tournament no anesa now oya sounds we bisan say tournament na oko so Egypt no omonita edan e na okafa ho.
Oh, tournament because country now Obia Buta na Obia so Babaji tournament and Obia selecting the best players and ordinary tournament. So more than one way for the trouble to know and at least was watching me out for the final stage.
And in summer two dra and on Sanso Ekasae on say nemi line up near see team no omu light omu say and okase generation bia any de deba eno nti yemma we mo so akwanya.
Oh, Metma Kala say generation bia ni players eba. Metma generation different. We mo so different friends group of players or maba. But you taking match after me Daniel say no it be win match and say anya 4 points. So your last match no nyame adum na it me win some match na ya book take channel bet me approach to next year from Pai Bonta boys match. No mo ko so mo mo de e ma my Ghana.
Osanso the two dra the way air football and the man air players no ahead of air final game no catch say we are playing now camper and you wadwin say we betie radio now air social media because Ghana for I said and I know I didn't channel no ye beka ye bebu abem Ghana for back into the camper concentrate on the game.
Oh, ebimu there amo again, but as a player there, we are there. You negative things afa. But say we here at least positive words. What are there? And to mess it almost our radio stations anyway. No players no more munti or munjaities. No more focus on the idea of Mukoya. Because how can I do and some Yabekana? A bit more buabem. And to more concentration on munjai certain bia or more tournament or more treaty if any amount for a catch of.
Eno ene sema Robert Dabo editor dwa enti ma mengyina we so na men sorry so na crucial emetoa happy sports so e frame Joel Shen makramo papa no no papa no no papa no no papa no 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 papa no no ankasa Polytank is everywhere durable and authentic stronger brand you can trust Polytank we get some more
the best.
2025 Salah Food Fest. Fadama Zango, Alajo Zango, Mamo Bizango, Kaswa Zango, Nima Zango, Ashaiman Zango, Achimota, Medina, and Sabun Zango. Why and was in a Biani Ede, Bomadia, Munkamu Mumwe, Namumra Happy 98.9 FM. Asylum down. Number 4 registration forms. Namum Famu 2025 Salah Food Fest. The biggest interzongo cooking competition numu. Mamikao, Sejumedi, Chedie Chintrente, Akakrakapa, and a Kahon. Ebiti say, home appliances, electrical gadgets, and a whooping cash. Right. Na brabe chese yon sanu etimibo. E mata cherema ejisu se. 2025 Solar Fest. Your Zongo Fit Cook, Brother Betre, Happy Affair, Nimdia, Happy Affair, and Nijan Kwan. So Pentremubia, on the other phone, 0542 019 643. Etoda, we come to me do champagne pa. Nanso, we see crowd wono. Na ye juice ene betumi ato. So pesa wo kram requesika. Na udwumadi a wudie, won mo wonim dwumadi no. Etumi dima wo e wo bra bode emfidie a esefata edi dwuma ne dia. Ene ha ho kra. Isanze E-Productions. Ya be sort you out. Frey. So open studio and production equipment rental. Emfidie a ye di twa sene ahodo nyina no. Ye betumi di bia fam. Corporate and social videography. Se we do dwumabie a wo pesa otwe egun homa so. Frey. TV commercials, se wo ton niema na pese amanfo ehunu e wa kasamfoni so. Freying documentaries, freying photography, any live streaming. Se wo twamfoni kama pa. Anaze wo di djuma bie na pese brekro no mu a obi biara etimi hunu. Freying why nyom na pese oye nyom no ho akasamfoni a. Freying jingles, IVR, any voiceover production. Freying short and long film. Freying yetete phone homanie 0242 755 323. Ana 0302 254 858. Anasa fiye chira kwine. Yewo Asylum Down. Ye ben Happy 98.9 FM. E-Productions. Capture the moment.
Ope Phrygia. Jodi beshem biya bepo humbai. Nenso entry wenyinam kania. How and no one high sense. High sense. Na high energy efficiency standard for anyone sa chassis. And no trese. E kuli pa. And say yinam kania. Na banefeswa. We dead there. Every single door F. Side by side I must so. Any cross door yina. High sense will Phrygia send patawo. Me change you here be at the mouth. Say yo vegetables. Or drinks. One nam. The way Nakano. High sense long lasting cooling no and manaya fresh abribia. A 28 April, Ekopim 8 May. A high sense refrigerator promo. So high sense fridge. Never fear your gum. High sense. Everyday prices for everyday people.
Onuaba onuabema. Waware mu nsem te sen. Enyoma akoyi. Ana wo hu ano wa bre ana wo ya paaba ana mpo se unnim obi a onene beka wa asem ene me wa asem de bi ma o every Saturday 12 April any Saturday bia from 6:30 p.m. ekopim 8 p.m. Shia Pastor Solomon Afari ene na pamfo a mo wonim die e wa aware mu nsem Our Happy FM 98.9. Wadi Jumedia Yatuni Din Young and Married Edebro. Get practical advice, expert guidance, and real life experiences. Ebe Buao. Ama Wawarie. Any relationship akoye. Wawarie ebe ye. Happy marriage. Happy life.
Tovilla Water Solutions. Tovilla Water Solutions. If in a water treatment you define it. Tovilla Water Solutions. Technical support for your water systems. Tovilla Water Solutions. Water research deo. Training deo. Tovilla Water Solutions. Water dispensers, drinking water supply. Tovilla Water Solutions. We provide safe water for your homes, companies, industries, communities, government and non-governmental organizations.
When it comes to customer satisfaction and professionalism in water solutions, Tovilla Water Solutions is the #1 in Ghana. You can contact us on 055 24 90 864. We are located at Titegu, Accra, Ghana.
Okay, I'm back na anyway. When you say adia ba kwa ma efie ye de ne se bia ofrage ye adwuma na ebo adwuma na waye aduane de bia hyem. What you say? And I say ene enkra no ma ba no mo say daddy I want cold water. Ompede shekra. Na high sense for say omo chance kra a check kra. April bosom ne da na etoso edionu enwotwe 28th April. Ena omo chance say omo fridge ahodo omo ton omo atete ne so. Nti obi a mbete biribi nko. Akoye say you know we ni lower na akwhye ne high. Na ebewie May 8th. Nti ochina na high sense for promo a wo mo eye no aba na wie kitchen appliance. Promo ne titru refrigerator fridge asem na making
Happy FM
na ba ne ye nyina yembo twitchada na yenko high sense for akachi na yenko gibi na we no sleek single door options to spacious side by side and cross door designs. It means that Brofocas no say can say fridge na aba no bi wa utimi bia na we bia double we bie eno kama pa ene bi so ha ubie ne ba ko pe ni nyina no high sense for ye bia entwe eyiremu kanea electricity ne entwe dodo nti okwaje odi asifie a bo adwuma de bia ne mu ay kama chiller kama refrigerator no di freezer no ni bibia na entwe bebre nso bata bo adwuma pa ti yenko na yenko gibi ochira na eba na wie nti frɛ na mesisi a na hu sɛ deɛ onsa bɛka wo deɛ 0302 550000 0302 550000 na omedwesuo ne dɔso showroom locations no bebrebe Ghana ha baabia Amranhia ube hu omo ho East Legon ube hu omo ho Accra and Accra Tudu La Paz Bachona North Industrial Area, Junction Mall, Achimota Mall, West Hills Mall, Tema Community 1, ehona ya mejimedie. Kaswa Kisiman, Bachona, Broadcasting, Kumasi City Mall, Kumasi Edum ewa, Kumasi Post Office, Kumasi Tafo, Kumasi Tanoso, Takrade, Takwa, Sunyain, Tamale, Hohoi, Boise, Mankesim, Techimai, Dansuman, Kufodia, Tema Community 25, anywhere so small. Brakofi, Kona Kotobi. Now, fridge, why? Tan. Udin so shema. Say yen so ni hoto. Say yen kodo. Bibi basa, udin wine. And so are the ashe fridge mu. Uba ko ina ye say microwave. Say ya fridge. Ya din hu bia enti ase. Brakofi, o fridge no, ya microwave akatre. Na yembe ke dua na shiwom. Because how? Would be a chef fridge me say you know ba ko say what compare to fridge so I no microwave can I enti ase nti ompe asembia na wakɔgye Hisense for de ani bi ɛno nso boa pa yɛte ase nko a yɛnya nwuye yi de yɛse usuro a undi wobɛsɛ odi nti mensuro betikafoɔ nso de ɔmo agyim kama nei ɔmo kyerɛ a ɛteɛ ne sɛ app no wo download bia instantly ni amount 100% free bet ɛno cry for the starting no enti ubetwa ntonto a betting no ubebeti a betika dial *263# na pia tum oko cry na be unsunya 100% free bet ni bisisi a undi mbrumfie edu enwotwe a nkomo amidi wonka ho na sharing so say addictive nti de bia wotwe bia na ehu de tie gaming can be addictive brofo kasa no nti tie na ave yentintom wa ha Jibo drinking water unse ebi mu water dispenser bebre na obia obi woni fie offices awodo dwom ni ade nyina no kɔ ba bia ebi sisi hɔ nti ebia unsuo na sa unhu kwan a ode benya nsuo egum nsuo kroje enye nsuo bia keke o nsuo kroje Jibu drinking water ena make am for the amount na nei unse open nsuo dia no aduane nye nsuo bia ne nsuo o dispenser bottle ni nsuo na sawom men worry cry Jibu for ne di bia ba ai ne omo fele 20 L no bottle no omo beba na omo fele ama kama na 18.9 L nso omo fele bi wo 20 bibia omo ye bi wo Jibu de masa enye baira abrewajo omo refill bottles no any dispenser machines ni nyina no for corporate businesses jumeku awodo nyina no omo ye bi mamti wodi ani nsuo na sa ope foforo said de ope ni bia ope bi dia wo fia no aduane a fra Jibufo ni sisi a no mejo so no edoso. Switching to Jibo is convenient as you can refill your bottles at our many sites in Ghana. Airport close to Alliance Francaise, North Legon, and so almost the Wisconsin Road, Wisconsin Road, a while no more. Adenta next to the Cosby One College of Fashion, Osu close to Photo Club. Imagine why ube hu me tree kwan. Asalam down opposite the old Togo Embassy. Dansuman at the exhibition roundabout ube hu wo so tuom at the Choba Junction. Wa baby a edifufuo e wo so tuom no ekwa e na Madina opposite social welfare. Honso ube hu tree kwanti emu ya wo na mesini efe na from na nso nya nsuo kroje a Jibufo e de abadwaman so no. Nti ententempa would dispenser machine and so we refill it from 0302 528 669 0302 528 669 Jibu or say a better life in so the ayana enye easy say we better life enemre mu I just say Jibu for na ebetimi ama better life na fe de uye bia nso wetimi aye no kama
FM 98.9.
Okay, yeah, can you go so I can it just after this LPM no maybe a line at two. Now so said the gamer eba so and never pack the brain no onto the aba inti time chuku just after we pepe no na me the mo atum den soccer bet the soccer bet the aba no sonko the man sonko ni etie unse o hyehyɛ bet na baako sɛ ya o bet slip no kojo to asɛi nanso soccer bet mpanifo esi nkonwa etranse edi ano baba enomu sɛ de bi o de sa bobra enche na ho afro nipa enti say no mo de aba omo say make sure say ubefa 10 games and above into over 9 games we no soccer bet for soccer chance no onka ho. Enti 10 games and above. 10 games and above. Na senetie make sure say game bi a wa fa bia no odds no ebe 1.30 any above. Odds no esakra no na enye 1.30. Enkomo no utie ni ye. Enkomo na me bo no say utie. Enti what select 10 games a odds no 10 games and 10 games and above. Odds no eye 1.30 and above no. Why say we no? Afi bet na wetwa no ba ko say ya inkan ka sleep ni nyina say no we soccer bet for soccer chance no ba ko say ya tie san komo yiye mame sika na wodi twae no ye bo ho miensa e de ma wow entu twa 1,000 Ghana ba ko say ya nkan ana say other betting platforms no nka asay no soccer bet for some soccer chance no ba ko say ya sika wodi twae no ye bo ho miensa ye times 3 near the amount which are 1,000 ebema 3,000 Ghana chinse de we bet udi guso 1 million Ghana so ubenya 3 million Ghana ucha no 1 cedi a ubenya 3 cedis ucha no 5 cedis a ubenya 15 cedis asa ko de tibi twa bet bi pa na udi nko se kiti bi nka bi this 60 billion na ba ko pena say soccer bet for some soccer chance udi hu jima ba ko say ya sika udi twae no ye bo ho miensa e de mountain say emu eda ni sa enya say emu eda ni sa emu eda nkasa when we tie prince yan fa course kakra say baby bi edu no okay ya say ye betimi akọ abrochimi em kuma bi aba na fe ye bie ahoma ni so atim say amanfo kra frefre ejina so but yankwe na yankwe say ye ne ora Neil Strong and Neil Armstrong ebedi nkomo a Brenya say no wo abrochimi mu
hey Carol
okay our Cairo inti ebe say ebetimi ni no awesa kakra so no wo Cairo na ebe say bibia ye okay a in say the black satellite of Ghana and so wo hwa omudroko no Brenya satellite game ni da ben
Thursday
ochina hey
unim ne
ochina bantemu
papa
Thursday na abantem zano wow papa ti ye ba hwe se ye bebetimi akoye sa game na ye di hun komo nti owura nel ene ye se ye betimi enya na ba message sa ba yankin kan bi Captain Onassis o se car na baba okay o se ilantra na ye di ama abrante no eye pa Pozo Hayes enzo remu kakra o se well done Mugabe Mercy Abraphobia says God bless you my brother Mugabe
etienya ha so ne kanama
Mugabe and actually be che no
ya enu Mugabe
yes wo power no enti has for enter kan che player enti emu sam crowd so ye bebre dodo
mama has for fans and place
enti Mugabe na wato o se ohun video bi according to Albright on wo hobi no o se Mugabe hu video na goalkeeper Benjamin Asare titro trum
video na ye ka wasema e bo ya
e no se ba goalkeeper number 1 ma Black Star titro trum ko we say
but in some can pay for has na me say
ware draw okay enti yemfa course bi hello okay okay we fi so 0551 TNE 0551 563916 and 0555 657278 hello Minia mamento nke ane yawo
next time no ukosia team bi say na also who dey want to me amafa and so we ask na so no page no so a kusa ya ka che ko say binasa no be so na so obedi
mo.
I'm fufuo mo.
Anya ka dey say you fufuo extra ya ba ko ma no ko bedi bintem. Say dey be ya e betimi akon huyi because and na dey befa. Odi ase o tiri mu o dey kwa ansa. And so e say first obi atoka che e say as a football player. Mo ka be say na to go for there. So the team there.
98.9.
Yeah, go to park. Can you money? But in the middle of the room, what car they told you? I think the should be an answer. The to be the amount.
Na Tobo Brenya kana otwira I was through nti wo to a oh na what to the eche no
no me na form na you talk kakama na oza asa the person ko bi so aso
you dey abre yo hello
Kele
wisdom ni ana
mi ni
hey okay boko
Kele Joe ni Albright one heavy
mama ndwe won kakra why
Joe so heavy
unze o nyina ya heavy but mama ndwe won kakra ochira me de beba because o mienu ni na tobo heavy no say o mienu ni timi ya bi mama bi na me unze we na ya heavy but o nyina nye
but what say man say ya gi adi from bi sam dia na Albright heavy pa
enti enu ntia na ofra ya na minia
oh dey Kele guys I dey na ya
okay kwe
Kele yes I has it penny for car no obi adaroma na di che goalkeeper no yes ram mo fun ma ka be mu be hwa form hu so mo ama goalkeeper na nya car na ye yes ram pa so omu obibi ya se se goalkeeper no nyame adum obi ache ne car ya hia baby goalkeeper ni da say papa na nya papa sanya papa has for man baby papa no da no din papa me da see
hey ezem obi ati o yeah hello Jale na tobo still aro uton Sintana na se wa se sem kakra
Happy FM 98.9.
Bajo bia ho ye de
Bacho ai unso e
we move video na fe ade
de bi ni so de wo bi ni mo se wo che botum kra we be hu openi apo me
se kofin kwa mo so onam Dubai o
me se Andrea na me friend ba ku bi na nko e hwa na wa frame video na o de kire me chengugu ni ko
odam pam you know
wa chane Louis Vuitton top bi no nam ya Dubai wo be bi no se o ba Thursday na me ntwen no ba me to me bo oba eh Kofi
oh yeah se Kofi dem fani ni agro
eh sa
oh koneli mini ano
yankwe
I chakra or blame phone sa ton
yanko minia
gidi kama memo abaso kile ni adwuma pa wo ye uni Tumi Razak experience man ya mame kan okre enye the first time ebia indeed ebia top car ma player eno de ukile wo de dia pusha betima to ka sha wana meboa
oh send
wo bia se bi wo pe wa sem masa ensuma no onsuma hran ya na se sanyankopon ni monyam na hran wo so a masa wo ye da wo hye bottom kwa na se onsuma na hran ya obi wo ye dan boy no ni ye de na apie national team na talk man no na saka ye wo players party sika waginye sika kuto wo he de day you know Jordan ya you mu no saka obi antimi atoka man no ana meboa enso oye national team oba ye onemo nenam ana munim ne bobre ana social media said ye munyina mu hu se otitoto mu no players kukuda mo kudus munyina mo obi antoka na se ye nua bema ye fans akra muntetre ana meboa
Mogabi ai
yes mse muntie 3 na ban so na ba cash no so asate ba na se wo hu prayer ne hu se no to kama no me de me hu boni bia wo de ye ba se wo hene Brenya wo mu se togo wo sika black star players ye wo pata 1 week play ka betima to kama prayer no
na tobo na onkoma wudi adam black star players na chinchire ntwan so o mo to player ma no
na se anya chinchire se togo susun to kama prayer no so ba na say your first house no so ordinary pay
anti the contractor or science a car ni ma se ne nsanka nti wa
anti onu na nim kwan obefo so assign a contract ya eniema bebe mu ama na nya na ho eti se togo chelka togo na sabio okuta players by 30 players wonu ana eti omu kan nti media ade ha me say na setting players ya o me na say atisigi enya ade ema wo particular training ground kwa o so wo nya ade e ba training dia wo ya ade ba ye competition
yeah Krachi hello yes Ohene ananema oneso na yento nkai why Paris yeah yeah kasa tinti wie di abbo ampa final call ni hello sir hello
yeah hello good morning
sir Ohene
yeah Abu Mohammed from Japan.
Abu
Yes, sir.
How are you?
Oh, very well, thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I agree with the experienced man. It is not compulsory. It is for humanity's sake. The big guys are supposed to, we have to instill that in our orientation. It looks like being kind or generous is not in our orientation. Because the level of Partey and Kudus and Jordan and things, they are supposed to assist the guy because they too will see that video. So I agree. It is not like by force. It is compulsory.
Yeah. But with all honesty, I don't side with you. But it's your opinion, though.
No, I'm not saying you agree with that. Is it compulsory that Mugabe should do it?
No.
But when he do it, are you not happy? Are you not praising Mugabe?
Of course.
Yeah, so that's what you are saying. It is not compulsory that Mugabe should buy. It is not by force. But the colleagues that you play together, and you are at a higher level. You understand? So if you do something like that, at least it is not by force that Mugabe should do. But when he do it, we are all happy that he do it.
Okay.
So we should encourage people to assist each other.
Thank you very much, my brother. Hello.
Cruz, yeah.
Hey, Abra.
Cruz, yeah.
Na. Okay, yeah. What do you call?
Cruz, yeah.
Yeah.
I 74 from Mammy. It's the HappySports. Now, me and the penny will get the masters. They don't want about because last time number one good for there. And some fantastic organization from that. What I say. The good SDG here or soccer. Imagine I'm a bomb fire at the keep. I think the media would be at the end. Now, actually, I have soccer man. The best. So I'm more than to be anything.
Na car no kwanya of us we treat for our way.
Oh, the card here. Also, be there. And who usually in such a way say, oh, Nipan who can the piano and the
Ampa.
But every one you see here now, Cousnebia, Onipan Collector who can a rebel. And we can be a foot to a man who said, Cardia, Union for Frost, I and the now runs out of Corintina, me to Nisa Futu, the Bomogabi Abasi, and after the Crucia, and the only answer, Pacobiaso, the so Panama better. You become a 3 goes to 0.
Madam, I say, a brother soon say, yes, sorry, sooner premature Cassia Bono Eba, Cosuti Happy FM.
Did you want to say, Muli, am I who come off and